The island repopped. Mmm, tasty.
Oh, we're already on our way over to the.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm just
We're
gonna
already
pick
on our
up
way over.
pockets.
Okay. I'm trying to. I'm trying to center my camera here. It takes me a moment. I have to completely like pause now and hit two different sets of buttons for two different programs to get it to work now. Or else I'm just going to be like laying back like this, and then I'll be just visible, and then I forgot to turn the light on, so I'm not twitching all over the place like a Five Nights at Freddy's animatronic. I need. You know, I just realized, off-topic, random thing. My hair is finally almost as long as my avatar's hair now.
Hmm. Half as long as mine then. I know.
Uh,
We have a pineapple.
yeah, we have a couple in the bottom. No, I didn't buy it. Never mind, we don't. I said we weren't going to buy it because we're coming to the fort. Woo. And I parked this on the wrong side, but whatever. Oh yeah, did you see down in the bottom right of the ship, what I bought? I'm broke. Ever since they nerfed everything. Bottom right, I meant right here. Sorry, that's the bottom left, I think. I have the highest available ghost painting now.
Nice.
So apparently 0.3% of people have a cherished trinket now. That number jumped, including myself. Ever since they reworked it, like
Yeah.
everybody's going to have a cherished trinket probably at this rate. One moment, I'm going to do this because there's a few of them. Also, after the rework, we now have, or at least I have, I thought that was the ship. No, I have grade 100 and I think it said 118 for cannons fired after the rework.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I have Hunter's ship banners now because the Hunter's stuff is now a lot easier to get done.
Hmm.
With everything easier to get done, we need to do some Athena hopping and some we do some Athena hopping and Reaper as well. Get our Reaper up. If I can get both of those, I can get that hat I've been after for the last since captaincy drop, a little after captaincy drop. There's a hat for getting half of the things maxed. Or not half. Did I say half? For getting everything maxed. Or not maxed, but everything to 50. I'm tired. I'm tired, a little hungover, and my brain's not working right now. The captain did have a little bit to drink last night.
Mm-hmm. Let's go in here if we want it.
Oh, why not grab it? We have to sell 150 items. We're at like 50 so far, so every little bit counts. I lowered the outdoor. I'll go start killing ghosts.
Oh.
I'm so glad I don't have to worry about killing any more of them now. Now it's just whatever we need to do. If you want those commendations or whatever, not commendations, if you want those things, you could always grind out killing them, but if you don't care, I'll kill them like normal still. I just thought it was going to take me the rest of my life to get that done. Are they on you again? I have 32 FPS. Oh, I know why. Let me fix that. After I lived through that explosion and that explosion.
Ow.
That's probably why I got 32 FPS. That was part of the problem.
I'm getting 50 randomly.
I had Chrome open.
So do I.
Huh?
So do I.
Yeah, but if Chrome is open on an active tab, like say Twitch, like when I have my stream manager open.
Yeah, that's exactly
just...
what I have open.
Don't you have a better CPU than me as well?
No, don't we have the same CPU?
Do we have the same CPU?
5900X, the 12-core CPU.
Or do I have the one below you? Hold on, let me see. I can't remember. It's been a while.
Pretty sure
We've
we
had this
have the same
conversation, and I
one.
could have.
We just have different GPUs.
Yeah, I think we do have the same one. I'm just checking out of curiosity right now. I'm level 60 in Phantom's Vanquished. I am like double what it requires now after the rework. Is that new? Hey, you busy?
Dying.
I do not remember this. Yeah, don't worry about it right now. Oh, last wave. I don't remember any of these. I mean, it makes sense because of where we're at, but I don't remember that one especially.
What else is up here?
Have you noticed? Am I just dumb and blind? I'm coming. Okay, where he go? He's on you, behind you. Double blunders here, and he should be dead. Easy, come on. Oh, he teleported behind you, above you now. He tried to dive you from above. Okay. So if you want to look for the other key, or do you want to help me unload? But yeah. Okay. Do you ever remember seeing all these skeletons with flies around them? I do not remember any skeletons in these forts.
This fort is different. As you can notice by going outside, it doesn't have the food buckets.
Yeah, I know that. But I do not remember there being skeletons everywhere, especially when we had to come in here and rescue people. But then...
Okay, I don't remember this. This is new.
Okay, that was there. That was part of the ritual thing from the adventure.
I don't remember
That was when we were
that.
trying to free everybody. That, yeah, but this is what I especially don't remember. Come up here. I'm gonna grab this skull real quick to move it as well. I don't remember this. There's no collisions either. I do not remember there being a hanging skeleton dangling forward on a bunch of chains.
This might have been here before, I'm not sure.
A whole bunch of skeleton heads mounted to the wall. The lanterns I remember, the little skull lanterns, yeah, but I do not remember all of that. This is Trader's Fate Fortress. Maybe this is the only one that does. I'm gonna look this up. Oh, this is the one with the bobbing barrel. It's been fixed. I don't remember that. Oh, huh. Prior to the Z-Force being added, apparently, like the patch before, you could just see the ghostly visions of the Z-Force coming in. I must not have played when that happened. That's kind of cool. I never knew about that. Uh, Actually, yeah, you keep moving. You move stuff out like you're already doing. I'll move the boat. I was going to help you move, but I just realized our boat's on the opposite side still. I'm
Mm-hmm.
dumb. I'm running on a half a brain cell, and I'm running on a half a cup of G Fuel. Okay, we can do this. We can get this thing in time. How many items do you think we got in here? Like 20 or so?
I don't know.
I mean, yeah, there's like bats flying around the wilds places. I was saying this the other day, but I can't remember if I finished saying it. I actually saw like a massive freaking bat flying over my head on the way. Oh boy, my throat. One moment. There we go. On the 1 hour, not that 1 hour. Where did I get 1 hour? On the way home. Okay, why is the? Am I stuck against the? Yeah. Let's see if I can just work with it. On the way home, I don't know where I got 1 hour from. I think I was thinking about how many we could get in an hour. And I said that instead, but yeah. On the way home, I saw like a huge bat the other day on the way home from work, and it just like flew right over my head. Excuse me. I rarely ever saw bats back in the States. I saw plenty in the cave that we would go to from time to time. I also don't remember this chair looking this way. I always remember all the chairs looking the same direction. Out that way.
Mm.
Huh. Also, it's a sea dog captain's chair.
You just want to sail to the next one?
Yeah. Unless there's a shrine nearby. Once we're done with all of it, we could either do something else or we could do some we're gonna have a crap ton of resources. We could also hop if we want to do the portal. Not portal. The dive. We have a shrine of hungering. That's not a good one to do though. Nearby. There's a treasury of the secret wilds up to our northwest. Way south is Mercy's End Fortress. What if we do this treasury? Hear me out, okay? All the way down here is Mercy's End Fortress, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like 8 or so squares away. Meanwhile, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 squares away is the treasury. Then off of that, 3 squares away is a fortress.
That's
3 squares away
nice.
from that is a reaper. And then northwest of that, if we're not dealing with the reaper, is the shrine here. And then up here is another treasury as well, which we could just blast through.
Yeah. You want to sail towards the
And then head
treasury?
down.
I drop you off, you do that, and I sail towards the fortress, complete that.
Could do. You could also drop me off at the Shrine of the Hungering on the way by, and I can tap stuff and we can come back and pick it up later if we want.
Hmm.
But the Shrine of the Hungering doesn't
Kinda
have a lot.
hungering is a pain. It's the one full of sharks, if I remember.
Yes, it is. Boom. That's the annoying one. I'm changing my mind about that. Forget that. But yeah, you can drop me off at the treasury, I guess. Just watch out for that Reaper. Keep an eye on it.
Yeah.
As long as you're comfortable being solo and keeping an eye on it at the same time, then sure. I will gladly do the treasury by myself. It saves us time. Yeah, I need to finish eating this food that I made.
We got lots of fire bombs, so I could do the fortress really quick.
There's a sloop in front of us.
Where?
The actual skeleton. Hold on, I gotta get a view. Player.
Great. Could be one of the, Athenas.
They're not an emissary at all.
Okay, never mind. So we have 2 Athenas, 1 Reaper. Was there else?
Just 2 Athenas and a Reaper. The Reaper's probably going to be after the
The Reaper box?
Athenas, but we are still that too. We are still an emissary, but I feel like they're probably going to prioritize Athena because it's Athena.
Yeah, and the Reaper box that was next was vanished, so...
Did it vanish or is it over? Or did it get
It
picked up?
moved.
That's a completely different box. Okay. I was just questioning because now they keep the beacon up. I was questioning if that was it being taken away, but that's the gold box. Oh, rock.
I have 10 pineapples.
Ooh. Yeah, like I said, we didn't need to worry about buying any. Where's the treasury from here? Oh, right there. No, that's Shrine of
Northwest.
Hungering, isn't it?
Go
Is this the
northwest.
shrine?
This
Yeah,
is the
I'm turning
shrine
northwest.
here.
Mm.
You got a few islands to go past.
I might as well touch it. I know it's going to be a pain, but I might be able to get something out of it. You should be fine solo as long as that ship doesn't come back.
I hate the fog.
Okay, Shrine of the Hungering is the one with an outside entrance, I believe.
Yeah, Reaper's still at Sanctuary.
Interesting. Hmm. I am on the wrong side of this place. I'm probably going to start drowning before I even find a air bubble thing.
I'm at Chalkfin Camp and cannot see the island.
Oh no, this is one of the good ones. I forgot. I
Wow.
think
It's a really good
is the
job I
Hungering not too
turned.
bad?
I
I
didn't
thought the
see
Shrine of the
that
Hungering
until I
was
was
the
like
ice one.
in it. If I did not
Did I
turn
get?
to the ship, I
No,
would
this
have
is this
drove
one.
straight into that island.
Hmm. No, I was right. This is the one I was afraid it was. Just let me know when you're close.
A wild treasure shoal? What is that? Oh, it's a tiny
Wild
island
treasure
off my
store.
left, and I can't see it because of the fog.
It's. Oh, you mean the thing? Uh, what's the word? Sea post.
Uh, yeah, I think so.
Okay, well I'm so dead. I have one bullet left. No food, except for a piece of uncooked shark. And I know there's 2 to 4 sharks ahead of me. They like increase your air capacity? I do not remember being this much. Okay, that final shark got me. Ouch. Sorry if you heard that. I accidentally whacked my knee on the mic, so I hope it didn't shake it. Probably did.
I hope there's no ships around.
Oh, you know what? I'm now level 38 and trips to the Ferry of the Damned.
Hmm.
I can now buy the golden trinket for dying.
Nice.
Okay. I'm guessing you're almost there.
Yeah, it's right in front of me.
I just got to the puzzle. Oh well, I'll head back to you. I tried. I'm gonna do something for fun reasons, okay?
Mm-hmm.
If we get chased and we have to run, run for that treasury.
Did you put a keg in it?
Yeah,
Okay.
I have a keg for later. So the treasuries are oh crap, or that shrine's our oh crap location. Okay, bye.
So yeah.
Good luck. I should have grabbed food, but there will be food down here at least.
You know, I thought of a good video idea. I don't think it would work, but it
What?
could be interesting.
You want to say it out loud, or do you want to keep it quiet and pass it on to me in DMs in case it
Yeah,
is unique?
I'll pass it on to you. I don't think anyone's done this, and I don't think anyone will.
Okay, ready to see it. Also, what do you think of the image I sent you that I found? There are gonna be so many cursed memes of that new Mario. Think something like that has been done once a long time ago, maybe. I don't think anybody's done it lately that I've seen.
Hmm.
It's a Sea of Thieves we're talking about. There's There is a weird niche idea for just about everybody. You could do it if you want.
The Reaper
Absolutely,
dropped
nothing's
its
stopping it.
flag and then re-upped the fake Reaper flag.
OG Reaper? Huh.
Yeah, and I'm probably gonna be within distance of seeing it at some point. Wait, it's a sanctuary. How many squares away from...
Got 3, you should be seeing it. So
It's like 4.
you should see it. It's like 4 squares is like the ideal render
Well, Lone
distance.
Cove is in
There's
between
mountain
us,
fog.
so...
Fire up. You're out of cannon audio range.
No, I'd rather not risk that.
You're out of audio range of them. You can fire up and see what they are. It's better to know than to not know.
Yeah.
I think cannon audio range is 1 square. Might be 2. But you're definitely out of range. Oh, this is the cheese
Oh,
one.
fuck. That's a galleon.
It's a galleon?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, make sure we're supplied then when you're hitting up these forts like you are. And we're fine. Hopefully, unless they're super sweaty.
I have the fort firing at this ship and I can't get back to it right now.
I hope. I doubt it, but I hope the Monkey Island stuff gives us new tools in the main world.
Fucking past it. The galleon can see me.
So, if it starts heading your way, I'll retreat. Uh-oh. It's going to hurt. Do my first trident. Okay, that's trident.
Hopefully they're not paying attention to all the cannon fire.
If they start heading your, just keep an eye on them constantly. You know the drill. But if they start coming your way, let me know. I'll head back immediately.
Mm-hmm.
This loot doesn't matter compared to our sloop. Okay. What's the wave? I haven't done these in forever.
Oh.
What? I kind of miss messing around with the shrines and stuff, but I mean, I 100%ed it, and there's no reason to want to come down here normally.
I was like, I should probably be on the fort to see them. But I don't actually need to be on the fort because they have the stupid flag up.
Yeah. That's a new one.
Now I need to be worried. They don't have the flag up anymore.
They took their flag off?
Yeah.
Oh, the other flag. I'm gonna get rid of that one and grab a new one. Well, you can see every time I touch one of these. You know, been breakfast.
They're still there. No, I think they just vanished.
Okay. Hopefully. Where'd he go? Oh, he just died. That animation, it looked more like he was just teleporting away. I'm gonna heal. I'm out of actual food. Uh-oh. Oh, you're still alive. I can't see through the puke. Oh, but yeah, eating the raw shark was a mistake, but I'm alive. Well, that's fun. Let's go right out there. I think I've gotten pretty good at soloing these things. It's been a while. They're not that hard compared to soloing before, which I kind of miss doing. I can do it a lot easier now, technically, if I wanted, but I just haven't done it lately. Especially when there's not been any regular forts up too much. Soloing forts on rowboats was fun.
Hmm.
Especially on a galleon. The whole galleon just goes off and does stuff without me, and I just come back with an entire rowboat full of loot in one life. Okay, I've got to be near the end. So, my Sea of Thieves audio too loud? I think it is. I don't think anybody's ever told me that. Since I changed it. Well, I changed it the other day last stream, so... Let me drop it a little and see. That's better. If I didn't turn that down, that was going to be super loud. It needs to go down a little more, but... You good, buddy? I don't think he was. Where's the boss? The music sounded like boss music. It wasn't. Well, go. Cancel the charge, and, oops.
On the boss.
You're on the boss?
Hmm.
Okay, you'll probably be here by the time I've finished this and loaded the loot. So it won't take you long to empty the thing or kill the boss. I'm still not even on the boss wave here. To be fair, these things give better loot, though. But still. They go on like a full fort, almost. It's gotta be the final wave, right? Yes, final wave. Okay, I'm on my boss right now. Gotta be low. 6, I think 7 hits. I think it takes 7 charges to kill the boss, I forget. My boss is dead. I just gotta clean up the mess.
Hmm.
There we go. My fort's done. Revolt, whatever. I'll take any spare tridents and load them as well, because we can use them to cheese whatever we need. We're probably going to hit grade 5 off of it, depending on how much we get out of both of these. Considering my stuff is worth double.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, plus the chest of ancient tribute should do a bit. Not as much as I thought. But at the end of the day, what matters the most is how many treasures we get, not how much gold we make. At the end of the day, we both got a decent chunk of items, so
Hmm.
at least that's a good thing. Do I have room for all the tridents that are left? Maybe. Might be able to squeeze a couple in. That's gonna be tight. I think I have enough room for one more. I have enough room for one trident. The question is, if you're heading, how soon you're heading over here? I could just send the rest of them up to the surface after. Are you
Uh,
close?
no, I still have to
That's
put it on the
empty.
ship and then loot all of the
Barrels.
barrels.
Okay, so we're just gonna have 2 tridents. Or I swim down when you get here. When you get here, we could run a whole other treasury, actually. We're out of range. So it should reset by the time we get there. A little bit of salt and pepper for my breakfast. Okay, I need to figure out how to fix that auto dimming problem on my main monitor. One moment, my camera's gonna be a little wonky. Give me just a second. Brightness, no. No. I just turned off the monitor. One moment. Th- This one. The wrong button. I was just adjusting the settings. They're up, under, and behind. This one? No. How do I do this? That's a Microsoft thing, I think. Did Microsoft implement a thing that I don't want on? Give me a moment. This is weird. Oh, wrong button. Is what I'm supposed to display. Why is it doing this? Uh, Sorry, I'm having a little bit of a technical problem here. It's getting very annoying.
Mm-hmm.
It tells me to go over to my settings here, display, the brightness, but then here it tells me, oh, brightness has moved to a different place. And it's like, oh, but if you're wanting to try to do the brightness there, you have to go to the settings, and I don't see an option at
Welcome
all.
to Windows pop-up settings. Good luck finding anything.
Yeah. They're telling me that there's an option here for brightness, but I do not have that option.
It's probably a laptop
What?
thing.
Wait, it's telling me the wrong. See the notes section below. They want me to update my display driver to fix my brightness settings.
You already have your display driver updated. That would be the NVIDIA driver.
No, like the Windows display driver part.
That doesn't make sense.
I don't know. It's this. Maybe my NVIDIA has my brightness settings. Maybe something got turned on in NVIDIA settings.
There's a skull up.
How do I do this? I'm sorry that I'm doing this right now. Why is it doing this? That did nothing for me either.
Reaper, Galleon's Grave.
Oh, that same Reaper.
Not sure.
Well,
The other Reaper was a Sanctuary.
did they ever travel? I could have scuttled. They could have done something.
They were the only two big ones I had.
I'm just having fun with the cup. Still one of my favorite dumb things in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Do you hear it or no?
No.
Yeah. So it's only on your own end. Oh, I was hoping to annoy you with it a little bit, but I love doing that. Just keep picking up and placing it. Even though I accidentally discovered an exploit with it at one point. Oops. That was funny. I was just like, ooh, look at the funny sound it makes. And the next thing you know, you're completely maxed out. We got a bit to go. It's over there. Which I'm going to go down and start the next one while you grab the loot. I wonder if your fort's back up.
No, not been enough time.
I mean, by the time we get there, I meant.
Probably.
Some question if we should go back and forth doing this.
Hmm.
Get our 100 items. Or if you want to just loot the stuff, check around us and join me. And we cash in and see where we're at. I don't think it's reset yet. No, the door's closed. Okay. Just tridents haven't reset. That's gonna be a little harder. I guess that makes sense because tridents are now sellable. Just gonna wait here for it to start and try to finish eating my breakfast.
I collected all the loot.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it's floating on the water, but it's up here.
Yeah. Is it ever gonna start? Did I break it? If I don't get it working, we could just turn this in and see what we have to go. We're not too far from an outpost, right?
Yeah, Sanctuary's just over there.
So I think it's bugged. It shouldn't take this long for the first wave to start. Yeah, it's bugged. I'm just gonna come up and help you, and we'll just go turn it in. That's unfortunate. Doors closed, it's filled up. It should have been the first wave. What?
You saw that, right?
Yeah. It was still on the harpoon.
Yeah.
Weird. Okay, let's go to Sanctuary and see what we got. We need to sell like 97, I think, was what we were left with before the end of the event. Also, we're getting increased gold from turning in during this event. We should have been doing it a lot more if we needed gold. It's increased gold and rep for captain stuff. Does that include portal hopping? Or in diving, I mean. I keep saying portal hopping. So that's a captained activity.
Yeah.
You can only do it on a captain ship, I believe. Right?
I think so. I'm gonna turn my light off.
Speaking of, how much more do I need to do? Pirate milestone for the Guardian. I need a little more. And then I need to do servant, and I should then have my hat. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. While she's away, I'm just going to do this. Ooh, I can finally afford the battle pass. There's a big boy. There's the big boy. You didn't even have a bubble out yet. Why'd you shock me? Get some music going. It's slowed down. Are you back?
Mm-hmm.
I saw the flare up in the air, so I assumed.
Yeah.
Mm, tasty. I'll move everything up slowly because we have like 70 cannonballs down below. And plunder bombs, fire bombs, chain shots, etc. Did you stick that in there or me?
What?
The one single firework? I have a feeling it was me.
I don't know.
I saw you walk up to the barrel and I thought you just stuck it in there to mess with me for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I'm just dumb. What can we get done for trials? Have weeklies changed? Protector of the Waves. Nope, they haven't changed yet. Seafort Scavenger. Share a bunk bed with another pirate. I need to find 6 stashed away items. We need to open 3 more treasuries. We need to visit each of the forts, and each of us need to vanquish 6 captains. For that, that's not happening. Not when we're this close to being done. I heard that. Let's get an achievement for you. You keep going. Where is it? I heard it. There it is. Oh, it's red, and I didn't bring food or ammo. I have half my ammo left, and it's a red at the bottom of the sea. I need food. A little music going. Oh, actually, they're gonna kill each other here, I think. That's right. Read. Woo. Not worth. As long as one of them drops a gem, please. One dropped a gem.
So
Okay, next thing I
close.
do will get us to 5. There's gonna be stuff here. If I kill that statue, we've got it. So just give me a second.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go check this this little cave under the edge here first, and if there's nothing there, I'll go finish the statue.
I have crash landed.
Okay, just give me a second before selling, as long as we're in the clear. That's not going to help. Actually, that will help. No, it won't. It's too far underwater. Okay, I'm going to head down and break it real fast. That'll get us grade 5. Found it.
We have a good
This
chunk
is
of
a
stuff.
much higher... Huh?
We have a good chunk of stuff.
Yeah. Just position it in front of her. Or him, whichever one you're at. It's almost done. A few more slaps. Come on. The other combo should do it after that one. There. Oh, not even a combo. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. You want to come back for these after?
Maybe.
It dropped 3 reds. Uh-oh. I'm gonna die. Well, they're floating off the shore. It dropped 3 reds, and then there's another red that a thing dropped. That's, you know, like 12K sitting in the water. Plus that. Well, plus it's like 24K actually, plus the bonus. Yeah, we're going back for that. There's like 20 to 30K sitting in the water after this. How much of a bonus are we getting? Let me sell. I think you already sold the big chest, right?
Yep.
I'll sell an unrelated item. Oh, just the amount they're worth has just been boosted, not like a little side boost. We'll keep the Disney sticks. Also,
You can sell shit out of these
You-
ones.
oops, I accidentally sold it. I think the problem we had, I'm going to test this. I think I realized what was wrong, why we were having the problem before. No, they fixed it, okay. Let me just fill up the regular and see if it works. It could be that the gold hoarder ones just did from the yeah. I think the puzzle ones just didn't work.
Hmm.
I think the gold hoarder puzzle mystery ones just didn't work. Oh, it's the 22nd. Well, no, it's 21st still for most people. It's 22nd for us, right? So, is it 22nd for you?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go see if we have our sales or not. Because they go off of British time. Because if we have the sales, we'll know if we won the prizes or not. We can look up if we've been contacted. Which I doubt. We don't have the sales yet. Nope. Don't have the sales just yet. Okay, there's just visual bugs for everything now. It's saying we gotta unlock the emissary ship crests. I already had those unlocked. Sorry about that. I'm on my way to help sell. Woo, I almost ran off the edge. We're only selling... Here, let's sell a couple of the chests. We'll keep the regular chest. These chests are actually worth... So, we'll keep 2 chests. Or, well, we only need 1 for moving stuff. We'll keep that chest, sell these, because they're worth almost 3,000 each right now. The only reason we would sell them is if we were literally, like, 3 items off.
Hmm.
I would sell them right now if we were 3 items off. We're 3 items off. I'm kidding. We need another 34, and we're done. How long do we have left? Less than 6 hours. Okay. Head back to that island we just passed. Pick up those 4 items. We're heading back to the treasury and hoping it's unbugged. We can just finish it now.
The fort's on it. Closer.
Oh, fort's closer? We'll go to the island we were at, then the fort, because that's a lot of money sitting in the water right now. It'll probably sink soon.
I'm already at the island.
Oh, you are?
No.
I believed it.
Yeah, I'm not that fast. Now, if you strap an engine to this thing, it might be dead.
So, did they up the plunder pass at some point so that you get your full 1,000 back if you buy it?
Womp. It's right behind
yeah,
us.
that's a womp.
Is that worth trying?
Honestly, when we have less than 6 hours left, no. I know 6 hours sounds like a lot, but you know how we can be if we get stuck in something.
Yeah, 4 hours poking something, and I see a sloop. It's northeast. Which means...
Everybody's gonna be fighting for it. We can always come by it after we're done.
It's a rum runner.
There's no point in us doing it initially, you know? If nobody's touching it, we do it.
You need to look at the map. Also, I'm going the wrong way.
You went to the Cannon Cove, not Lone Cove?
Cannon Cove.
Wrong cove. Look at the map.
Yeah, I know.
What?
Yeah, look at the map.
That's fun.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cannon over here and see if there's a rowboat, and I'll go see what's going on with that.
Yeah, I need to go Lone Cove. I'm dumb.
Yeah, you need to go to Lone Cove before the stuff sinks. I see a rowboat over here. Where's Port Merritt from here? I'm gonna go row over and check out this boat.
The island's right behind me.
Which direction?
You want to head west and slightly south.
Okay, west by southwest.
Yeah, it's west of you, 3 squares in the bottom right square. In the bottom right of the 3rd square.
West by southwest. Okay.
Oh fuck! The sloop is at this island.
They might be grabbing those gems. Careful. Oh no.
Which side did you leave it on? Because they're on the
They're on,
southeast?
like, the west side. I think they're on the west side.
Oh.
Let's hope they don't see the gems in the water. We're gonna have to fight them. That's a lot of money just floating in the water.
They don't have an emissary from what I can see.
Why am I getting the marker for my own boat when I'm... Oh, really long delay from everything being sold. Cannon rowboat. I'm just going to drain it and come back to you.
So it should be just on the water, right? You didn't put it in... Put it on land?
No,
or...
there's 3 of them close to... They're close to the little... Here, I'm just going to come back to the boat. I didn't get a chance to put them on land like I was going to. I was going to bury them, and then there's one on a shore. I'll tell you where they're at when I look at the map.
It
We're
should
probably
be
in for a
right
fight.
in
Yeah, they're
front of
right over
us.
here. Yeah, they're right in front of us. And there's one on that shore as well. I'm going to go grab, but I'm going to see what's going on with this ship over here. They are a parrot? No. Yeah, it's a parrot.
I don't see the
Typically,
gems.
typically chill people. There's a blue statue below them. Look around the water.
Oh, I see one on land.
Okay, well, you can grab the land one. That's not too far from them.
Oh, are they like inland?
Floating in the water somewhere.
There's a ship behind us.
Oh, hey, Star.
Yes.
I'm going to sink this boat. It's got loot.
Okay. Well, do it really quickly because there's a ship coming. And it's a player ship.
Yeah, so is this.
Well, that's a treasure box. I don't know where your gems are.
Floating in the water somewhere.
Yeah, I don't see them.
I'm emptying this player's resources. They have a ton.
We have to figure out where that red glowy was on land.
You able to come over and sink this person in the meantime? This person has a lot more important stuff.
Sure. Gonna draw attention to us from that thing.
Right,
See
to
it.
the first deck. What, the gems or the ship?
One gem on land. Got it.
Okay, I filled up this entire storage crate when you get here. I miss, or you miss. I just need some lower decks. I'm gonna slam him back into the beach. So if you mess up,
About as much as you're getting for now. The storm's spinning me.
okay. So the gems are over to the left. They were over there. Oh crap! That I don't see them at all. They're probably sunk.
Yeah, we got one.
Okay, well you're good to come grab all this stuff. Wait, are they fighting something there? I see them. They're on the land. Watch out.
We'll go away a bit.
They're on a favorable captain's voyage. I think that's level 50 gold hoarder.
I want to know what that sloop's doing. Oh,
This one's sinking.
It's shooting the
Get.
Skelly Galley.
Okay, well come over here and get ready for loot. It's sunk.
It's
You
carrying
ready for loot?
the yellow beacon.
Okay, where's that player go? I'm gonna go find that player. You harpoon all that loot and storage stuff.
Someone's swimming near me.
Okay, that's them then. You coming over?
What
Ow! I
what
got
I
struck by
heard.
lightning. Well, I'm coming over to help check. Okay, all their stuff is right here. They have kegs. Watch out. No, it's not kegs. That's barrels. I'm dumb. Okay, come get all their stuff. No, they do have kegs. No, it's not kegs. I'm dumb. Who need? Oh, that's barrel. Some of the barrels are empty, some are full.
That's an
Cannonballs are
empty
the only ones
one.
that have. Okay. Mermaid went away. I think they left. Cannonball barrel has stuff, yeah. Cannonball barrel should be the only ones with stuff left.
Gotta keep an eye on that sloop behind us.
Okay. That's the other one. Look at all that stuff. Sloop behind us. Okay.
Yeah, you can't miss it. It's got a giant yellow beacon on it.
Oh. Yeah, I see him now. You almost got it?
Almost. Got it.
Okay. You can move us in closer. I don't think I can grab half of the stuff. That should be empty. It's not. That one only has 8 and 8 though. That one should be empty, yeah. Oh well, we lost some gems, but I think it was for the best. Did you get the red gem though?
Yeah.
Okay, there's a blue gem somewhere underneath where he was parked. And unfortunate that the shark finished me off. We would have had a good few K there. Unless that guy had it, but I didn't see us harpoon any red gems aboard.
You want to go sink this sloop?
Do we? Up to you.
Well, it's kind of in the way now. That's what I
It's
mean.
running away.
Are you near the boat?
No, I'm on shore. I'm about to be swimming, but keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on ladders, I mean. They're running away, though. Here's a treasure chest in the water. Where was that ship parked?
Or further around the island?
Over here, right? They were all fully stocked and everything. Look at the supply crate, storage crate.
I emptied it.
Oh, you already did?
Yeah.
It took a very long time to empty. And they had about 1 to 200 planks. And hey, over here's 2 more blue gems. I think we're good to cash in all this and then do like a sea fort or something. We're gonna have our stuff done. Then we can do whatever.
There's a player sloop behind you.
Behind me. Hmm. Oh yeah, I see it now. Couldn't see it from the fog down there.
Alright, let's go.
Okay, let's go turn this stuff in and see what happens.
Yeah, I don't want to be in this
Are
storm.
they heading? They're still slowly heading away over there.
That sloop's heading towards us, I think.
The one behind us, yeah. It's
Yeah.
probably
Check
them
the
coming
map.
back.
It could be a Reaper, though, coming for that box.
No, no Reaper. There is a Reaper, the one of the ancient spire that's just chilling there.
Hmm.
Not the Reaper 1, but the OG Reaper. We need 30 items, I think I said. So that's 1, 2, 3. 4,
Storm's gonna be a pain in the ass.
5, 6, 7, 8,
There's another
9,
ship, I think, over to
10,
south-ish, southwest-ish.
11, 12,
Yeah, there
13.
is. There's another sloop
Okay.
over to the left of us.
Oh!
Yeah.
We're not doing a fort.
Oh, hello. But where's it go?
Crescent Nile.
Oh, does it just tell you?
Yeah, it's a Crescent Nile key. It's a crescent key.
Okay.
You can inspect it and it'll tell you, but it's literally it's a really crappy one, but yeah, it's a stone key. It'll still have enough items in it to get us there and be decent gold and away from both of the ships.
Hmm.
We've got
Oh,
probably about 20.
look what's in front of us. I think that other sloop will be coming for that, and maybe that other one.
Yeah, and it's not too far from where we're going either. Okay, let's go turn all this in except for that. I'll put that down below on the captain's voyages so you don't even notice it really.
Barrels.
I'll put the fire bombs away, grab some blunder bombs in case we get into a fight here. Not the
Well,
fight I had in mind. That would actually
that's
get us
fun.
done as well if it popped up on us. They're now coming for us. No, they're going away still. They're still going away. Very slowly. Okay, well.
I'd rather sloop behind us.
I don't know. I'm dealing with the sloop next to us at the moment.
I'm dead.
Oh, you're here. Okay.
Oh, I need
We'll
to
sell
turn
all these. Okay, you deal with the skeleton ship as soon as I get us off of this, or as soon as I get everything off. You start working on the skeleton sloop. That's everything. Okay, you start working the skeleton sloop. I'll sell everything.
and just patch it up real quick.
That looks painful. It's got curse balls. I don't know what it shot.
Not a clue.
Oh, that sounded like an anchor ball. No, that's a peace ball from the sound. I think that's the sound of a peace ball of cannons flipping up. Because even if a curse ball misses, you can hear what it would do. Okay,
I broke loose.
good. I've got everything.
Cool.
Where's that? Okay, it's over there. I'm gonna sword lunge over to it from the top of this thing. Maybe. No, not enough speed. I'm not making that.
Too much angle.
Might be able to catch you at this rate, where you're heading.
I just straightened out.
Oh, never mind. I might be able to catch it, actually. It turned back towards me. If so, we can make this real short work. And then we can get our points turned in, get our stuff, and then we'll still do the Crescent Isle key we stole. Okay, I'm on it.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost sunk. It'll sink in a couple seconds. Get ready. Right, yep. Race sails. It's sunk.
Barrels
killing
right in
the
front of it.
Oh, nice. Even better. Okay. It's dead. How's my season progress looking? 91. One more, I gotta mute.
Oh. It does look like that sloop that was behind us is going for the yellow beacon.
Oh, it is?
Possibly.
Okay. Hopefully. Or it's asking for a alliance to do the
No,
fort.
I think it might be coming at us.
Okay, we'll grab all of this fast. Okay, let's grab all that. I'll turn it slightly. Let's get this stuff cashed in, and then we'll deal with the sloop. It's not the one we sunk, is it?
Don't think
It's not an
so.
emissary. We'll
We're
get
good to
ready for
go. Let's
fighting it
go.
then. Okay. Let's just cash this crap in, and we'll fight. No, they're going after them. Fly up and everything anyway. I'm full on pineapples in the meantime. Drop this down below. We don't need it right now. We'll sell it later. Are they coming at us now? Oh, you. That's the new storage crate.
I
Oh no, you didn't empty the other one.
I emptied
I'll empty
one
it.
of them.
Yeah, it's
I
got like
go find
hundreds.
another outpost.
It's got hundred. Okay, it's got hundreds of food.
Uh,
We can fight them
there's another
probably.
sloop over
They're.
to the left. You know
We can fight these
the
guys
Lone
most.
Cove?
Oh, yeah.
So that's
Oh, is it them?
there's like 4 sloops here.
Yeah, we can move. This area is close to where we're wanting to go.
Okay, how much shit do we have on to
Not
drop
a lot,
off?
but enough to finish the thing.
Okay,
We drop it all off real fast.
yeah, I think we have enough of a big window to drop off.
Yeah, let's drop everything off, get our event done, and then we can go to Crescent Isle.
So keep an eye on that sloop to the right of us in the storm.
Okay. I'm selling some Disney sticks.
Okay.
They're useful, but I'll sell one. Just so we get our thing done for certain. Event. Oh well, I'll do that after. Ugh, there's a fly in my face. Boing.
I haven't taken damage once yet from doing that.
Okay. You go
You
turn
done?
towards Crescent Isle. I'll do this and see what we got.
Cool.
If we got enough or not. And I'll go pick up our voyage as well while we're here. We didn't pick it up yet.
Crescent Isle.
Yeah, that sloop is probably our buddy from before.
I have
But we
no
have
idea
we have
where
all of their
it is.
resources though, so
And then some.
and then some.
I don't know where the Crescent Isle is, so I'm just gonna sail.
Is it them? Yeah, it's them. It's the parrot.
Cool.
They angy. They want their key back.
Yeah, I think they're coming to follow me.
Of course, we're the ones that sunk them with like 2 cannonballs, and they're unanchored ship.
Point
No, I think it was
me,
anchored. I raised the
point
anchor.
me in the direction of Crescent Isle.
Okay. Do we want to sink them or wait? Yeah, we want to sink them when we get there. That ship is sitting at Port Merrick with the box on shore.
Again.
Again, press Nile.
I just fired out a monkey at them.
We have a chicken anywhere in all their stuff. Hold on. I haven't emptied all their fireworks yet. No.
I bet this slooper over here is probably a new player and doesn't know what to do with this box.
Yeah. I kind of picked that up earlier. I had a feeling. Do we want to knock out the parrot and then knock out the noob?
Yeah, I can do. You want to handbrake turn and fire?
I think you can slowly turn to fight them, and I'm going to try to sword lunge out to them.
Okay.
Keep going straight for a moment. I want to see if they know about boarding. Oh, there's a mermaid in the water. Let's see how attentive they are. Because they didn't pay any attention to the fact that we had almost sunk them without a cannonball before you got involved. I want to see how attentive these guys actually are.
Oh, I need food. We have so many pineapples. I'm having an inventory of them.
Yeah, they had a ton of pineapples on top of us having a ton of pineapples from you doing 2 forts. I don't think silent boarding is a thing anymore,
Look,
but
there's a Meg on me.
he's dead. I'm taking him and sinking him. Or anchoring him. Yeah, I'm taking him.
I want to turn around and, you want to fire at this Meg so it attacks him?
No. I'm gonna take this ship straight at the other ship.
Now. Stupid Meg.
My ship now. And I'm attacking the other sloop with it. He's very inexperienced. If he wasn't coming to attack us, I would have left him on his way.
Meg!
I'm gonna set the front back on fire. Ow. Don't worry about the Meg too much. I'd be more worried about the sloop in front of us.
The one I'm passing
He
and
actually
about to
got a
fire a
drop on
shot
me and I
at.
lived. Huh?
The one I just fired at.
Yeah.
And landed a shot on. Well,
Nice.
our ship is sinking yet. I'm firing at this guy.
Okay.
Let me patch the ship.
He scuttled!
Which one?
The other one.
The one sitting at the dock.
With all the loot on it. Sitting here. Oh, some loot sitting here. Yeah. Come get loot.
Alright, turning around.
He got me! He got me! He's repairing his boat. Hit him.
A little far away.
There's a full-on skeleton curse guy in the ferry.
Oh. That's fun.
He just looked at me, pulled out his compass. I looked at him, pulled out my compass, and respawned.
You sailing?
He's probably gonna run away. Let's go get our box here. I think he realized he's out of his depth and he's just gonna run. And I would rather have that. Come grab the loot. There's quite a bit here. Is that a
Well,
keg?
he's hanging around, so,
He might be trying to grab the loot.
yeah, I'm gonna fire shots
Nope,
at
he's
him.
running. He's running. Wait, is he turning back to fight? He's turning back to fight! Come grab the loot. It's more important. This guy can't hit a shot in a regular fight.
Neither can I.
Come grab the important. Huh?
Neither can I. We both haven't landed. Okay, never mind. I landed one.
Okay.
And now he has angle on us.
Here. Go grab the loot. I've got him. Just hit him.
Maybe.
Good job. He's anchored.
Cool.
He's got 2 holes. Put some more. Grab him if you want to.
The Meg has a white fin?
Oh, shrouded? Or is it blue? And you're seeing it as white?
It looks white. To
If
me.
we're fighting over a shroud and missing a shrouded ghost, we might want to kill that. It could be a shrouded.
I don't think it is a
Is it?
shrouded, but like,
Shrouded's white.
yeah. But shrouded is full white, no?
It's got a white tip at night. It's kind of reddish and white. It's not full white. Let me see what this thing is. Where is it?
It was by a ship for like 2 seconds.
We're too close to the island, so I'm gonna go deal with the guy. He has a little bit of loot. Just worry about the Meg probably at this point. Okay, he's fully repaired again. He's really good at sword slash meat. So where's this Meg?
What's
That loot
wrong?
over there is probably gonna start. Oh, it's blue. It's blue. Come grab the loot. You get the loot. I'll get this guy. That loot's much more important than the Meg. I'm raising anchor on this guy and taking him away into the island. Go grab the loot, Start.
I am.
How? He's going to repair in time. Crap. My shot completely missed, and he just kept hitting me through my pineapple. I couldn't do much. The game, like, almost always prefers other people over me when it comes to swords for whatever reason. I can hit somebody 50 frickin' times with a sword. They hit me once, I'm just locked.
Well, he's coming right on back.
I left him free spinning, so he's busy.
No, he's not. He's gonna hit me.
Don't worry about it. He's preparing. He wasn't doing anything. Ow. Did you set me on fire? Ow.
Maybe.
Yeah, that was 100% my doing, not him.
The yellow box is gone. Don't know where that went.
Oh, it's all sinking then. Ah, no, not make friends. I'm trying to hide.
No, I have it. It's on the boat. Duh.
I can't believe that worked. Okay, just grab the res. The guy spawned, looked around for me. I'm hidden. I'm in a hide emote on his bed under the water. And he panicked and splashed his water back in.
I got it.
He's adjusting his boat.
Ooh, curse balls.
He's trying to adjust his boat up there, I heard it.
I'm gonna die.
He
And
raiding
he's
you?
on the boat, yeah.
Yeah, he's good with a sword, that's about it. No offense to him. He's learning.
He's gone.
GG.
We're sinking.
Okay, repair. We're gonna be fine. Just repair. I'll grab his loot. He has a bit.
There's a bunch of barrels underneath us from the other ship. There's one on our
Yeah,
ship that has a
I'll
chunk of stuff in
I'll
it.
empty it. I'll be emptying it. Just give me a moment. So I guess we're just gonna take this box and dump it off at Reaper without the achievement,
Yeah, fuck it.
or we could bury it over here and come back for it later.
Yeah, could do. It
I
would
don't see
still
the other
show up on the
barrels.
map though, right? They're
No, as
like
long as it's
under the
buried,
ship.
no. Under the ship.
Yeah, I dropped them right next to the ship.
Okay, I'm grabbing the other guy's loot. I know the one under us despawns faster, but this is in reach. Well, I guess we can turn some more stuff in. Oh, there's still the stuff on the beach, too, that we didn't grab yet.
Oh.
He had stuff on the island before he quit.
That emissary that passed us while we were at the other place is over there doing the fort.
The fort. Well, then we should probably do the fort. We can sell the wood key, the stone key. It's not going to get us much. Or we can keep it and greed it.
I mean, it's guaranteed loot.
Yeah. Here, let's go sell what we got here and then head over, because that should finish our event. And then we can go waste our time on the fort. We need 7 items. We have
More than
1,
7.
maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 maybe, if these 2 items count, if these 2 or 3 items count. And we can bury this, and then there's the 2 items over there. I'm going to harpoon as we pass. 4 more. We should be done now as long as we go cash it in, which is over there to our left. I'm going to go see if they had anything elsewhere on the island. This was a very weird sloop. I just want to see if they had stuff misplaced around the island or something, you know?
Hmm.
You know that other sloop's coming back for us, though.
Probably. They'll be like, oh, I almost had them. I got on their boat. Or something like that, probably.
Absolutely the kind of thing going through a mind like that. But yeah, I tucked on his boat by just hiding under the water.
Hmm.
I just did a hide emote under the water, and that was enough.
Oh, it's all the way over there.
Yeah. What did you sell to the wrong lighthouse?
No, I thought it was this part over here.
Oh, there's like a little spyglass here and some maps and stuff. Neat.
You know, it'd be funny if it took down the mast.
You mean like that?
Oh, that just set it on fire.
No. What is with the rubber boat today?
We just have a rubber boat, it's fine. Be funny if
Keg
that's
in
an
the
add.
crow's nest.
Be funny if that was
Huh?
an add-on you could buy. Rubber
What?
boat.
Oh. That would be broken.
Yeah.
Uh, okay, I was about to make a joke, but I know it's going to be the case. Most likely, I could see it happening. Not actually, no, but you know what I mean. They're already making deals with all these other companies, right?
Hmm.
How much do you want to bet we get a One Piece crossover when the live action drops? I haven't looked at the trailer yet for that. Should I look at the trailer on stream here? A little react content.
From what
Okay,
I've
let's go over to
heard,
that fort.
uh,
Huh?
oh, the
I've
One
heard the
Piece one,
CGI
never
was
mind.
bad
I was
before.
thinking of
Oh,
Attack on Titans. From what I've heard, it's
Attack on
good.
Titan
The
is a
live
live
one.
action?
Yeah,
Coming?
apparently.
Ew. Okay, don't leave just yet. We might need an extra item, I think. Maybe, depending on how it goes. Hold on. Maybe, maybe not.
Renting the storage crate.
Okay. Again.
Mm.
We should be done. I'm checking it. 150, we're done. I'm level 91 in the past. What are you?
Good question. 88?
Okay. So I'm burying this here. You're what?
88.
88, did you say? 88, okay. For a minute, I thought you said 98, and I was like, did you do like a solo session without me? Or like a couple ports?
Nah. We have a
Okay,
couple of
we should
fish
be
in
done with
there.
Gold Hoarder. Huh?
There's a couple of fish we have.
Oh yeah, we can sell the fish. We're done with the event. Now we can go do that fort. Take the fort. Uh, Gold Hoarder. Are we done with Gold Hoarder? We are technically done with Gold Hoarder. Do we want to submit our spot here, or do we want to vote up Order of Souls and go after them?
Hmm.
Because Order of Souls, there will be dropping valuable skulls from it if we steal the fort.
Yeah.
But there's also the big chest, which is also Gold Hoarder. Let's say Gold Hoarder and go after it, because that chest will be worth a fortune as a grade 5. Or do we vote down and go in? I don't know. Let's just go for it. Let's just go after them. They've got to be close to done. They've been there for, like, what, 20 minutes? And it's just a sloop, so it's easier.
Yeah.
This time I'm prioritizing, if we get to that point where it's us versus them. Is there a second boat there?
Hmm.
No, that's a tower. If it gets to a point where it's us versus them, I'm going for the big box, not the other box. But that last time they yoinked it from me before I could find it. Here, I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm.
I'm back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. They're gonna probably notice this and get ready right away here, but we have barrels in front of us. Keg. Go left, go left, go left. It's a Russian.
Russian?
Okay. They're not, yeah, it's a Russian ship. Read it.
Oh.
We're on Japanese servers. I keep seeing, I guess, maybe like the very east part of Russia barely classifies for like the server here, maybe? I don't know.
They are probably using a VPN because they most likely don't have service in Russia.
That's also true. It's just the overwhelmingly majority amount of people I keep running into that aren't like it's either on these servers I run into either Japanese, Chinese, Korean, or overwhelmingly surprisingly Russian.
Yeah, the Russians odd. You'd think they'd be on the Europe servers, like in WoW.
Well, you got to think about the size of Russia. Russia goes like across all of the top of Asia.
Yeah.
So if they're on, that's what I'm saying. If they're on like East Russia, it would make sense to VPN to these servers. It's that ship. Yeah, you're right. Okay, let's deal with them. Let's see how they are. They got a keg on the front, I think. Keg on the front. No, that's not a keg.
I don't have any food
Thought
on
it
me.
was. Ow. Firebombed our butt. That's an easy fix. Okay. They're getting chain shots on us. I can't get any on them yet. Oh, I have an idea. Hold on.
We have an anchor ball.
We do?
Yeah, it's in the top.
Okay.
Is our mast down? Yeah, it is.
Those is. I got him. I'm heading over. I'm hiding.
Drop sails.
Got him. Hit him, hit him, hit him.
I need to turn around.
Ooh, he's been supplied up off of those. He's sunk.
Okay.
He had Wraith Balls and he didn't even use them on us. Let's grab all this. He's got a grade 4 Athena flag.
Nice. Shame we're not reefers.
We can still turn it into Reaper for a good amount.
Yeah.
Here, come and grab it all.
Yeah, just patching the boat.
He's scuttled. He's scuttled so he can try to get faster respawn, probably. Hurry up and get over here.
It's still taking on water.
Okay, you see where the loot is, right? Yeah, the mermaid's mine. He's scuttled. Anchor at this point. We gotta be quick. Look at all of that. Mm. He's been stacking, or hauling, I mean. There is still a mermaid there, I think, so watch out for back spawn. At least I thought I saw one. That barrel's useless. Yeah, finish fixing the boat. I'll get all of this. Oh,
What?
I'm gonna swim this away and blow it. I
Okay.
thought I saw it.
Is it a nuke?
Nuke.
Hmm.
I'm gonna go swim it to the island and save it. I think. Do we want it or just blow it? Blow it to not be greedy. I'm blowing it.
Well, I mean, we could come back for it.
True. I'll put it in front. Keep an eye out. It's in front of the boat, away from all of this. Just don't sail into it. Okay, harpoon me, please. Thank you. That's 56 wood. Oh,
Okay. Yeah, we don't care.
we're fine on wood.
What about this?
That's crap food. Drop. Flag,
That's the
good.
flag.
Yeah, I could have sworn I saw a nuke in the process. I'm like, there's no way anybody would do that. Wonder bombs and stuff. Let me. Where's a storage box even? Oh wait, we have
On the front.
one of these storage boxes.
There's like 4 on the front.
We have like 50 of them from him. Okay, drop.
Another
Okay.
keg barrel, I think.
I think that's a captain's chest. That's a captain chest. Okay, good. Come on, you can do it. Last 3 items. And then left. There you go. Okay, I'll go grab the nuke. And then we're just gonna sail straight to the fort, I guess. Where did I put it? Uh-oh. It's in front of the boat somewhere.
No. It's now...
Over
It's-
to the side, I see it.
It's...
Yeah, you can grab it
it's
if you want,
right in
if you
front
want to
of it.
harpoon it. Here you go, harpoon me. I'll take it to the crow's nest. It's not like they'll do much to protect us. But, it'll stop a keg from, or a cannon from hitting it. Okay, let's go. Get to the fort. It's got to be almost done, right? There's no way this guy took like half hour and not make progress. I'm gonna fire out to it.
It's gonna be on the left side.
Left side, okay. Let me empty a single cannonball. Keep an eye out for me, scuttled to try to get a closer spot.
Yeah, do you want me to, sail to the outpost whilst you mess with this?
No, it's not worth it. We need to get this done. We have a lot of loot, yes, but at the end of the day, this fort is more important than what we got off of them. Yeah, we want to stay on this side of the island so that the cannons don't hit. What's here? What wave are we on? Oh, it's almost done. Is that you? Okay.
Yeah, that was me.
We're almost done. I think. Maybe not. No. Yes, we're almost done. Okay, I'm coming for that keg. We're just getting the early wave boss done. Get yourself ready for cannons. Oh no, that's the
It's
actual
firing
final
at
boss.
us. We need to get rid of that keg.
Poop, put it out, quick.
Let me find some water.
I got the keg off. It is the final boss. Move up into position then for cannons.
Get your patches full real quick.
It's Horatio. Oh, it's always Horatio. I'm dumb. He's not directly on it anymore. Ow.
You die.
No, I'm alive. Believe it or not, I'm alive. Is he about to... Okay.
I need to turn the ship around.
Yeah, if you could please open fire on him as soon as possible. That would be very appreciated. I've wasted so much there.
Yeah, I should be in a good spot.
Oh, poop, that's a keg. Whew. Okay, you're on your own for a moment. I'm dead. Just open
Fired at
fire on
me.
him. Yeah, he's going to fire at you, but we don't have a keg on board. Just hit him. We will have to repair, but do that after I'm back. I'm gonna grab a Disney stick and run at him. We got to get this done fast before they get here. They're going to be back soon.
I ran out of ammo.
Okay, Disney stick, where? Disney stick is in all of this. Oh, it's here. I moved it. Okay. Okay, I'm in the water. You can repair if you need to. I'm hitting him from here. He's already through phase 1.
How good Disney sticks are for this. Well, they're not as good as they used to be, but you know.
No, but he's weaker than he used to be, you know?
I just hit you.
Yeah. A shark just pushed me on shore.
Can't tell where he is.
He's behind a rock. Hold on. I had to move because of, he's behind the wood. I don't think you can even hit him. Ratio, over here, buddy. I know your eyesight is bad in your old skeletal age, but I'm all the way over here. He's just standing in that corner a minute. Oh, this person had a lot of kegs saved up for this wave. Hold on, we can make this faster. Oops.
Uh-huh. How'd that go?
They had a stack of kegs hidden in the corner. There's like 6 or 7 kegs. This dude is ready to cheese it. I'm gonna look at something while I'm waiting to respawn. I want to see if they're online. They might have straight up rage quit and not scuttled. We're on fire. Ow.
Yeah.
Oh, they're still here in the server. It says they're still on the I mean, on the seas. I mean, normally if somebody rage quits, well, they could hop too. I don't know. But it says they're still on the seas online, so yeah, keep hitting them. I'm gonna bring him to the kegs. Hopefully, I think he's about to phase. He did phase. Final phase. Okay. Uh-oh. I gotta drop the thing now and go. He's about to blow the kegs. I don't think hot water burns the kegs, so might be able to get that off in time. Okay, he's out of his phase.
He's turn the ship.
Got to finish him. He's got like half a phase left, I believe. Come on, like 1 or 2 more hits, please. That should do it. He has more health than I realized. Let's just be honest here. Woo! He's breathing fire at me. Hit him. I'm out of ammo and food. No, I'm not out of ammo. I'm just out of food. Come on, he's got to be dead soon. He went through an entire Disney stick this phase, and cannonballs, and 4 kegs. He's got to be dead. There, we got it. I'm blowing the kegs anyway, because it's the fort. Who knows how many people can be tucked, you know? Captured 3/4 of fortune.
Oh.
Ow, I'm dead. The box is in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
So that's an achievement now for finishing 3/4 of fortune after the update. Neat. He could be heading this way. We want that in the Athenas. I don't want those kegs. I didn't want those kegs at risk of us dying. In case he's not solo, you know? What if it was like, oh, I'm going to go fight them and possibly sink, but you stay tough. You know?
Yeah.
Okay. Where can we harpoon from easily?
The water, yeah, right here in the middle.
That's not as easy as... over here, over here, over here. I'm moving over to a spot that's a lot easier. You're in one move over here. The chest is sitting right there. Have we even turned one in yet? I think we've turned in maybe one at most. Something's happened every time we've gotten one, so if things go to crap, we're out. I want at least one finally. Those are the two most important items. Technically, I don't care as much about the Athena. I know we both want the max Athena finally, but at the end of the day, I care way more about everything else than easy Athena progress.
Mm-hmm.
There's the Athena. We still have a chest up there.
Yes.
We need to start running it if you could bring it down real quick. If we're
There's
clear,
a
you should come help me for a second.
there's an ashen chest too, but I don't know if it's open or not.
No, probably not. There's another... This person left behind the digs. I'm going to dig them if we're still safe at the end. If not, we'll take them with us and come back later. But we might have another skull. I'd say grab all the gold hoarder stuff first. We're not Athena, so it's not like the Athena is going to make a huge difference.
Mm-hmm.
After you help me for a little bit, I'll fire up and look. Because we were clear when you came over, right?
Yeah.
Or did you check?
I didn't fire up and check.
Well, yeah, I know you didn't fire up, but I was wondering if you at least did a rough check. I'll fire up and check this box, actually. I'll harpoon all this because it's a decent chunk of gold. That's all the stronghold boxes, and then I'll fire up and look. Oh, I need to leave that with you. I'll drop the empty chest back down. Oh, the ashen chest is open. Okay. Well, I'll drop it overboard for you. It's in the water. I'll fire up and look. It's always our luck that a brig or something comes popping through a portal at this moment.
Mm-hmm.
Not even an exaggeration at this point. Last time I was like, oh, we've actually done it. We actually got it. That brig came in and I had a freaking mental breakdown on stream. Because the brig and like the galleon and the sloop and all that, and I started screaming at them they're an alliance. Zimple was in their chat and he's like, calm down, calm down, calm down, they're not an alliance, trust me. And uh I just hit my breaking point that day, and I've never been that upset before. Yeah, just empty out the chest and take it back.
Is
What are
that
you
a
doing?
normal green crappy potato?
I don't know. I'll look in a moment. We still have it. We didn't turn in that key, so we still have it after we turn all this in as well.
Mm-hmm.
If we're still clear, I'm going to dig the stuff up. That's a, it's a crappy one. Your supplies must be dwindling by now.
Not really. We've got more supplies than what we know what to do with.
We've gotten a surprising amount of PvP today.
Hmm.
Most of it was mediocre, but
Yeah.
we did PvP.
It wasn't a Sweatfest
I wish they
PvP.
were. Yeah, I see. That's the problem. It's either you get like the easiest fights in the world, like that, like all of those, or we get like the 7,000 hours each Wet Lord galleons. There is no like in the middle.
Hmm.
That's what upsets me. It's like I feel bad when I'm thinking something like with the parrot guy. I was like, if he wasn't trying to kill us, I would just let him go. But he really wanted to fight us. Okay, if you want to start harpooning everything, all that's left is one more stick. You harpoon all that. I'll go dig up the island. We have 2 digs here that we yoinked from them.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, they didn't drop any when they sunk, meaning there should be more digs here. Unless they stole it from somebody else. No. There should be more digs on the ground somewhere. Well, nope. Also, there's just a message in a bottle laying here. And I'm standing on top of the other dig spot. We don't have any kegs on us, so yeah, we'll take it. We're also gold border with the boosted rate. Matt puts a little water in the bottom.
We need to leave.
Oh, leave then.
There is a
If you got everything, grab this
galleon
chest and leave.
sitting at that place behind us.
Okay, well, let's leave. Go. Hurry up and grab everything. Let's go. This is the last item other than what you're harpooning.
I was trying to offer you, but you know.
Oh, let's go. Let's go, go, go.
What's hell?
Nearest outpost. Right in front of us. Let's go. I've got the important chest.
In
Is
front
that a
of
fresh
us.
spawn?
Yeah, that's the galleon I'm looking at.
I think it's a fresh spawn.
We want to go to this one right here where it can see us.
It's going to see us no matter what. We're leaving the fort. Let's just go to Sanctuary. It's 1 square away. It's 1 square away. They're 3 squares away. We can sell all of this if I move it up to the front.
Okay.
We can speed sell all of this. I don't care if we lose our resources. I want all of this sold, you know?
Mm-hmm.
We can speed sell.
Are we on fire or something?
No, we have a chest of rage in the front. And a Ashen Skull.
Okay. Oh my god, I can just
I put
hear
it.
something burning.
Yeah, it's the chest.
Yeah.
The chest is slowly lighting up. I put it on the front at this point. I know it's a noob thing to do versus what we do, but honestly, we're about to cash it in. So we just need to maybe splash it once. So I'm gonna do that real quick.
I don't see the galleon. Did it poof?
It poofed, I think. Or is it still there? Did it poof? Galleon, go poof. We're too quick. Okay.
This is not the
Not a good
ideal
place to park.
location for parking.
And it's probably going to explode when you Whoop!
We're fine.
I'm not.
Bert
I'm
might be
off
on
screen
fire.
with the chest. I I'm okay because I'm fine, but you're gonna have to put it out. I got the important chest, and how much is it worth as a grade 5 during the event? Oh, it's only worth, 75K.
Hmm.
I think that's, a decent little chunk of change. I think that's its normal value too, with your grade 5 gold hoarder. So isn't that nice? That's why everybody grabs it and runs, on
Yeah.
top of the cosmetic reason, obviously.
You know, this isn't actually a bad spot.
Not a great spot, but it's not a bad one, yeah.
I mean, if you have people following you, it's a bad spot, but like, if you have no one around, this is a really good spot.
That was a 12.5K chest of rage. And I'm now halfway through 26 because of that Athena. We could do some chill Athena after that vault. We're gonna keep the flag up for the vault.
Hmm.
This has been a nice chill day. We haven't been super sweaty, but we got our PvP, we've got our loot, we stole a off. We got an achievement. Made like 300K. 400K by the end of this, actually, I guess. And I don't think we're worried about Gold Hoarder now.
Mm-hmm.
We needed 500K, I think, by the end of the emissary value, and we're going to be looking at almost a mil.
The gifts can't be handed in here, right?
Nope. That guy go to Reaper along with the flag.
Okay.
Do we want to vote down Gold Hoarder and vote up Reaper there with the take the chest over? Oh, the chest is over at the other outpost. We can go grab the chest, grab the flag, vote up there, turn them in, vote back down and do something else. Just
Hmm.
sell the key here. I really don't feel like doing a crappy low tier treasure vault.
Yeah.
The low tiers aren't going to be all marauders and captains and stuff. It's going to be like seafarers and stuff probably. So if you want to grab the key and throw it down, I can sell it. It's on the shelf downstairs. Captain Void's shelf. Yeah, I don't think we're getting boosted values or anything. Maybe it's over. Because that's 15K. Maybe at the beginning of Captain's Week gave it.
Hmm.
400K made today. And we've been live for 2.5 hours almost. That's a session. Okay, we've hit a million emissary value for the month. We're not losing our spots. Do we have any fish that we've stolen?
I think I sold them.
That storage crate still has stuff in it. Let's empty out the storage crates and sell them too. Wait, was that the cannonball crate? I thought I saw you drop the cannonball crate.
There is a
No.
cannonball crate here, yeah.
Meant the ghostly one. I thought I saw you had it for a moment, and I was about to say, why have we not sold it? But I was just misseeing it. I already sold it last time. That was I just sold it in this set, I guess. All that tasty gold, because I'm like millions and millions in gold behind buying everything, because now they're starting to add all the expensive sets.
Hmm.
I'm kind of tempted to buy the was it merchant that they added, or Order of Souls last? Was it? I don't know. I wonder if we're getting a Reaper set. That would be nice to get a proper Reaper set. If only. I doubt it, but it would be nice, because Reaper, even when they've overhauled it, still feels a little bare bones. No pun intended. As far as cosmetics. All the other factions have sets upon sets upon sets. Reaper, you get your pajamas, you get like 2 boats, and you get your skeleton curse.
We gotta
That's
go.
about it. Yeah, I see.
This is the...
Did you drop the key down as well?
Yeah.
There it is. Making sure it's sold. Not much. Okay, let's vote down Gold Hoarder. That's
How
a
far away
decent
is
chunk
it?
of money, and we're done with Gold Hoarder. Huh?
How far away is Cold Water?
It's over here. Just run over, tap it, and I'll start setting sail. I'll sword lunge back to the boat and drop our sails and such. I voted. Bad. My plan failed. Yeah. I'm lagging a little. Say arena boat coming straight at us. The level 5 arena boat here. Let's raise sail.
Drop sail.
Yep. I'm stocking up. We could, after we sink, do something. I don't know. I was about to suggest something, but no. Here we go. They're popping pistol shots at us.
I think one jumped in the water.
Okay. Well, let's deal with them. I don't know what they're doing here or attacking us. We just obviously cashed in. With somebody looking for a fight, though, they were already firing at us. Quote unquote. There we go, finally. Open fire, let's go. I just knocked the barrel off the front of their boat. Can I hit that person? No. I need to get off these waves. I think the person's right there repairing, give or take. Okay, well. They know where to aim their shot. They at least have that going for them. Oh, yeah, they definitely know what they're doing. No, I somehow lived. The guy's repairing the mast.
I'm repairing mast.
Okay. That hit him. That had to hurt. I'm gonna grab chain shots.
We have an anchor ball.
That sound like that hit. I'll use it if I have to.
We have 2 cast balls. I
I
don't know
killed
what the other
one.
one is.
He's down there. I'm trying to hit him. I see him. Missed again. They're in the back. He should be right around here somewhere. There he is.
One of them dead.
Did I kill him?
Yep,
I
one
got
died.
him. Okay, I'm gonna go over. Keep hitting them. They're repairing.
Yeah. We're like right in front of them.
I'm trying to get to them. They're sailing backwards right now. Why are they going so far backwards?
Because we're pushing them.
Oh.
One's on board.
Okay, deal with
I'm
them.
dead.
They're anchored, then repaired.
One's on our ship. I'm dead.
I knocked them off. Another one's eating all our meat. Got them. They're both dead.
Respawning.
Okay. I'm heading over to them. We're taking the fight to them. If you could open fire on them, that would be great. They're pretty fresh spawn, too. They're just looking for a fight.
Fuck.
If I die, just blunderbomb the crap out of them. Is he boarding? He's boarding. He's boarding your right side. Yeah. I'm coming over. He was. Where'd he go? He's left side, left side, left side.
He's dead.
Nice. They're not even a captain ship or anything. That guy just phased through the floor on my screen. They're sunk. They have literally nothing. Move on. Do we want to do some hopping PvP and get sunk? Or do we want to just chill and do something like Athena?
Just chilling is good, I guess.
We want to go vote up Athena, Order of Souls. What do you want to do the most? Oh, wait, we need to go to we need to go to Fort Merrick, pick up the box, and head to Reaper. The box is still at Fort Merrick, which is southwest. Somebody was just like a fresh spawn, and they're just like, yeah, we choose violence. They chose death. I don't know why they chose to come after us. Where'd you put the flag?
It's on the deck.
Okay.
Yeah, if they wanted to, they could have
That
just
boat's
picked any of
destroyed.
that.
That book's destroyed. Yeah, no info on either book. Oh well. That grade 4.
There's a brig southeast over there near Tornado.
Oh. We gotta go southeast, right? We gotta go southeast after we pick up the box. We might have some company after. We'll see what happens. But I think we're doing pretty good today.
Yeah.
We only have 828 cannonballs left.
It's a wrecking ball we have.
Yeah. We have... Okay, I'm selling some wood planks. when we dropped by Port Merrick.
I sold 50 cannonballs.
Yeah, it's fine. We have 530 planks after I just drained 50. How much food do we have? I'm scared to look at that number. We
A
have
lot.
904 food items.
Oh,
Any non-ruby splash tails? No. Oh yeah, and I stole some meat off of them, I think. So, them or someone else. So I just had a bunch of meat at the ready. I buried the box by the turn-in point.
okay.
Ooh, it's been a spicy day.
The brig's actually doing that. Hopefully the brig
Why have
stays
multiple
occupied.
people? Why have multiple people we've sunk today just have the freaking Minecraft pig Xbox profile pick across multiple ships we've sunk?
Because they
I don't know why
probably
that
play on
amuses me.
Xbox.
Yeah, there's a large variety of options. It's just amusing that like several of them are all there's like 3 of them all with the Minecraft pig on separate ships that we've sunk.
Hmm.
Okay, I'm digging the box up. You want to turn the wood in? Off to Reaper we go. Southeast. Away from them. How far away is that? Because we can hear the
Well,
cannons from here.
I don't
You can hear
know.
cannons from here. What island is that? That is southeast of us. That's east by southeast.
Wanderer's Refuge.
That's Wanderers. So you can hear cannons for about 2 squares. Oh crap, we gotta go past them.
Yeah, we need to go like a lot more east.
Yeah, right past them. You might have a brig fight. They look like they angled out to us. Keep an eye out. Make sure you're stalked.
Cannon.
Yeah, we're passing them. They're fighting the thing. But we sold every box here.
Oh. Oh well.
Huh?
Oh well, we'll find more.
Yeah, we'll find more, but I was just going to try to make turning in faster.
Yeah.
Because we have a whole bunch of the gifts. What are they? You're looking the opposite direction of a brig that's heading like right past us. They're wearing
I
black
know.
pearl cosmetics.
I'm looking at Discord.
Yeah, but they're also within cannon range. We should probably focus on getting out of this.
Mm-hmm. Turning towards us.
Yes, they are.
Going for a rim strat? Maybe? It's too far away.
Chain shot them down. We're not fighting them, but they're after us. No, they're getting ready for rear end attack here. Oh, look out. They're gonna be on our left in a second. They're trying to harpoon us.
This is bad. No, it's not. It's good. We're going against wind. Later, nerds. Man, I wish I could crouch right now.
Okay, you want to just sink them?
I
We
mean,
can keep moving. We'll keep going. I'm gonna go board them. You keep sailing. Oh,
they tend.
they're a bunch of sword lords and watching every ladder. They know what they're doing. You can keep going. I wouldn't. I wouldn't worry too much. If they're after us, they're after us. We'll fight them at Reaper. I'm not fighting them this far away. And not in all of this ghost stuff.
We're going far away from Reaper.
Turn towards Reaper. Or flat front.
Turning towards Reaper turns us into them.
Okay, we'll just stay flat front against the wind. Let them chase. Actually, we have a beacon on our freaking butt right now.
Yeah.
They know we're gonna be going to Reaper eventually. We'll have to do it. Do it. Otherwise, we're gonna have risks of even worse people coming after us. I'm grabbing the anchor ball. They want to pick a fight with us. We'll give them their fight. Did my game fire off the wrong ball into the air? I had chain shots set.
Yeah, you're firing chain shots.
Yeah, but it fired off a curse ball I didn't have loaded.
Oh,
They're running away.
cool. Let's make a pit stop at Reaper then.
Yeah, let's go to Reaper. That's what we were here for. They wanted to pick a fight with us. We gave them reason not to chase. Go into Reaper, like the turn-in point. Did they turn back toward us, or are they going away? They're going away. We started opening first cannonballs on them, and they're just like, nope. They did say to fight us at their own peril. Okay, let's go vote. You grab the flag, I'll grab the box. No, I think, are they turning back at us?
Possibly.
Yeah, they're turning back at us. Let's hurry up and vote this crap. Start swimming. We're close enough. Do we want to, if we want to do PvP, do we want to just hop? Or we already asked that. We already said just chill. I forgot. Part of me just really wants to hop. But part of me knows we're probably going to sink and have a horrible time. Oh wait, vote back down. Or do we want to go attack them
leave
as
it up.
Reaper?
We might, if they're
Go
gonna
after
come
'em?
after us, we might as well.
Yeah, you're right. We can get quite a bit off of this. Let's do it. Let's go back for them. Let's sell these. real quick.
Left us alone.
Huh? Oh well, they wanted to pick a fight with us. I warned them. I wanted that stuff turned in, but they wanted to pick a fight with us. Let's just double down on it. If we sink, we sink.
Mm-hmm.
You're right. They've kind of put us in a situation. We're going to punish them now. Grade 5 is a as Gold Soul to Reaper emissary. So I think now with the new rework, I could actually buy something. We're going to be fighting in the middle of a whole bunch of skeleton ship or ghost ships, though. Just a reminder to be very careful here.
Yeah, hopefully they deal a lot of damage to them.
They're nearing the end of this. Yo, how many more of those skulls do I need?
Do I turn right and go around the island?
I need 7 more. Yeah. We'll engage the, that's not the burning blade, no. This is a middle wave. There's wave 2 out of 4. I will probably pop those on the way by so they're not on us either. Because we're going to be the one passing by it, not them. So have you thought about, have I told you about the hardcore C stuff people are doing? I need to figure out what the Discord is for that, if I can even join it. Whoops. I've been kind of tempted to give it a try. Only one life, only one ship. You sink or you die, you restart. You get the pirate legend off of only stolen loot. It has to be stolen loot for it to be allowed. Are they running away? Are they coming at us? I can't tell. They're coming at us. Okay, good. Let's bite them. They fired a person. Watch out for borders. That hit. Come on. They tried to board and then they ran again. One of these brigs. Okay. Nah. I want to grab. Never mind. I was going to try to grab the barrels and drop them so that they don't get resources. Okay, turn us left. Left.
I know. Just want to watch out for the person in the water.
Yeah, that's true. We just need to get a good shot on their masts or their cannons. They're here.
He's dead.
Nice. They're both masts are down. Turn and fight them.
Yep, I think so.
I messed up. I'm keeping them busy if you can open fire at all. One. They're trying to whirlwind me. It's two dead. Hit him. We warned them. They have no food left. Doing all their wonder bomb too. They're sunk.
Good.
I puked on him. He ran into the water.
Alright, sail away because there's another ship coming.
One dead.
And
Okay.
the boat needs repairing.
Okay, you repair. Somebody else is coming for us.
Yeah.
We got a spicy day. I'm respawning. See if the mermaid's still there. Oh, I'll turn us back towards it now. Where's the ship? Are they coming at us or?
I don't know what it is.
It's a sloop. I'm heading back over here. We're good now. The one back spawn's dead. I don't know if the others are or not, but we're gonna grab what they had, finish this wave, and see what we gotta do. Ooh. Check for mermaids.
That was
Their stuff is in front of us. Raise sail.
very lucky that that guy stood in
Raise
front
sail.
of my blunder.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Same guy that stood in front of my blunder. I'm just gonna drop their barrels when they pop on this,
Yeah, we don't need it.
because we don't need it, and they didn't have much in them. Okay, let me grab that last barrel. Okay.
Did you see that?
What?
The barrel?
What did it pop on? Did it pop on the boat for a moment? I thought I saw that.
No, it went up in the air like floaty fly.
Oh, okay. That's great. Okay, let's finish this wave. There's loot nearby as well.
There are two ships around us. One over to the left
Okay,
and
well-
one in front somewhere.
Okay, well, let's deal with this in the meantime. There's loot back there behind us as well, and there's only one ship left alive, and they don't have any ghost loot, so I'm guessing that's the other ship that they sunk. So let's head to that loot over here, and I'll open fire on the other ships in the meantime. We'll be careful, but right now we just need to progress the thing. We can't be too cautious. We just need to get it done fast while watching out for them.
That's a galleon coming our way.
Another galleon. We didn't get to face the first one. Well, if that happens, we'll be cautious. Okay, keep going towards the loot. Ignore the ship. I'll try to kill it in the meantime, but... Oh, it's dead. Never mind, grab it then. We'll grab both. This is more important, I think. Maybe, hopefully. Is it? Oh, harpoon and sea. I missed. I think it's just a box. Did they sink the other loot? No, this is it. This is actual it. This is the other ship. They just left all the loot sitting here. Wave 3. Okay, turn to get the other stuff. I'm kind of curious if I'm going to get 100 today at this rate or not. Yeah, there's the loot on the right. The left is just barrels. I harpooned the reflections.
Hmm.
Um, that was interesting visuals. Okay. Are they coming for us yet? There's a Reaper box up. Okay, let's do this. Hey, they actually fixed the glow problem.
Hmm.
I don't have to turn it on and off this time. I have a bunch of storage boxes to empty. Ow, that hit the crow's nest actually. Wow. What a shot. Did they nerf these into the ground?
Did it die instantly? What the fuck?
Yes, it insta-died. This is a brand new wave. It's not like we took over a wave. Are they one hit now? There's no way these things are one hit each now.
I was a
That's
little
not be a bug,
concerned. I don't know
right?
where that galleon went.
Okay. Be careful. Pay attention to that while I tell me when we're close to the next ghost ship too. Please.
There's one coming up on the right.
Okay. I'll do that in just a second.
And
Oh,
then
that's
one
some
on the
ashes of the
left.
dam that was trying. Okay. Let's find out. Is it a one-shot thing now or something? I missed. No, it's not.
I
That
don't
was
have
weird. Yeah, I was like ready on the
stone.
left cannon. You immediately hopped on with nothing. That was just a buggy ghost ship. Okay. Turn us around so we can fight them. That was
This
about to
one
go through
there.
the rock. Can't get it. Yeah, I can't get angle on any of it, so I'll keep unloading supplies. Okay. Let me know when we're getting in range of somebody else. I'm emptying all our supplies up again.
Mm-hmm.
Um. Hmm. I need to fix my. Hmm. That's a weird problem. I'll have to figure that out later. I think I know how to fix it. Uh-oh. Okay, I should be in range. If I could aim. Okay, we just had a really buggy one, that's all. I'm not even going to bother with it unless that one hits. I'd rather hit this one. Now go for that one. Did we get hit by anything?
Nope.
Uh,
Yeah.
you okay? scared me. Oh, one spawning in front. No, not even the mask. You already got that. Okay. You are on top of repairs today. Much more than I am, but I'm mostly focusing on cannons and boarding.
Mm-hmm.
And you did a really good job on that, that guy earlier. Like,
Oh
oh,
yeah.
I should probably get it. I was repairing. Ow!
Is that on the other side?
That's from behind us?
The fuck? Where's that
That
firing
one
from? It's
from a
miles
mile away
away.
through the... Yeah, it is from like a mile away. Left, left, left. I know we have to
Yeah.
repair some, but... I can get these and we can easily get to the phase 4. I think this is probably enough for phase 4 after this. Ow, I watched that hit me. Why did I sit there and let that happen? Oh. Maybe it's already phase 4. I need to stop eating pineapples. We've gone through like half our pineapples in the fights, and half of it's for me not even. Okay, this one should be Burning Blade.
I'm still eating pineapples.
Yeah. I'll help you with this for a second. There you go.
They're coming right at us.
What, Burning Blade? Or player?
Nah, the ships that just spawned.
Yeah, Burning Blade will always come at you at the beginning. The one that's always close to you is always Burning Blade. It always, I believe, heads in your direction. So just keep me angled at them. I'm just gonna put a bunch of holes into them.
This might hurt.
It'll hurt a little, absolutely. I want it always to be close to dead in case somebody comes by, you know?
Yeah.
So we can hit it and leave. Okay, we're good to go after the others now, unless somebody's nearby and we want to finish it. But that's a waste of money. Let's go for the next guy. Behind us, Turnus. We have some upper deck holes, but we're probably going to get set on fire. So it's not that bad. Here, Turnus right. Oh, you already are. Thank you. We'll leave those back holes for right now. Okay, start turning us left and match it. Enough that we stay in front here. I think it takes 7. Is it 8? 9? Uh-oh. It can't be 10. There's no way it's 10. Okay, we probably want to repair a little. Ow.
Yeah.
Yeah, repair. Oh, oh, oh!
That was close.
You repair, I'll finish it. Yeah, holy crap. And we got another set of them coming at us. That one's dead. But the next set is coming. And we're right in their broadside, so repair what you can.
Yeah, and I left us spinning too.
Yeah, I'm aware. It's probably for the best, honestly, right now. Because we're about to get rammed if I don't take out that. Okay, as long as we're repaired, we can finish both waves soon. I'm going to take us to the Actually, I can get a few shots here while we're spinning. Okay. The smaller ship is nearly dead. The final boss is half dead. A little under half, I believe.
Okay.
So all we gotta do is pick up this loot, go for it, finish off Burning Blade, and we're done. I'm glad they didn't nerf these. It's easy as it is.
Yeah, you say that and we were like 2 seconds from sinking.
Because both of us were committing to cheesing the thing as fast as possible.
Yeah.
We definitely shouldn't have.
Yeah, and start switching over to tomatoes. Let's take a
Yeah, I've
quick
been
peek
eating
at the
those.
map.
Huh?
Taking a quick peek at the map, there's no other Reapers on the map.
Yeah, I heard you say taking a nap, and I got confused instead.
Yeah, let me just
No,
go to sleep real quick.
I was like, well, I thought you were saying I'm eating tomatoes and taking a nap because you were close to healing. I'm like, we have a ton of food. Why are you napping?
Yeah.
Oh, Burning Blade popped up behind us.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna keep sailing around anyway. Well, we can pop a few shots into him. He's not dead yet.
The loot behind
Odds are
us
the
as
other one will
well.
hop by. Huh?
The loot behind us as well.
Loot? That's
Yeah.
barrels.
Oh, behind us. Over there. Where the ghosts are?
Oh, that's just some supply box.
Oh, okay.
We got the actual loot already. That's a supply box from Wave 3. I saw it, decided to just ignore it because we're going to hit grade 5 regardless, and it's only a couple K. Meanwhile, we're a sitting target for everybody while this is happening.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to prioritize the actual stuff. I don't want to kill him, but at the same time, do you want to kill him?
Up to you, I don't mind either way.
We would lose a little bit of loot.
It's fine by me. I think we've had plenty today.
Okay, well, let's finish him then. He'll die in a second. I was questioning if a few extra items is worth that much of an extra weight when it's this huge island. Let's go grab it all. We're done. Okay, off to Reapers after we grab all this. I just don't want to be that greedy, you know?
Yeah. Grade 5.
Off to Reaper we go. Let's go. Huh?
Grade 5.
Yeah, head to Reaper. I'm checking the map.
Okay, you got all the loot?
There's one to our north at Hidden Spring Keep. There's one at Tri Rock Isle way to our northeast.
Which way?
You want to
Oh, I
turn in
think
a
I know
Reaper
it.
here and then immediately go over to Hidden Spring?
Can do. Reefers
I'm emptying
should
out
be somewhere over here, I
dam.
think.
Okay, I've emptied out the important cannonballs. What?
Reefers is in front of us, right?
East. Yeah, it's right over there to the right a little bit once we get past the tip here. Okay, I'm trying to find the important item. Where is it? And you know the normal parking spot. We were there earlier, so that's nothing I need to say. There it is. This stays with you for right now. Make sure we don't forget that. That is the most important thing here. Those are kegs and a item. That's a portal bottle. I thought I saw kegs. Did I not?
Yeah, I thought I saw a keg too.
Unless you shot it and it invis exploded. That's an old bug. It wouldn't surprise me if it came back. I doubt it though. Let's hope we can get all this turned in. That is some good loot if so.
I like how it gives us Wanderer's Refuge as we're leaving
Now,
it.
yeah, that's weird. I think a good chunk of our
There's a
sea,
brig over
what,
there.
at Reaper,
No, to the north of us.
that's probably the brig that we sunk. They're probably coming back.
We're against wind too. Fuck.
The brig's probably coming back for us. We just gotta cash it all in or fight for it. One of the two. We have wraith balls now, so we could just destroy them.
Hmm. Not that we didn't just destroy them the first time.
I mean, they had some decent chances on us if we didn't get some lucky hits, and they weren't like frantically bailing instead of actually trying to fight me. And then I got like 2 lucky blunders, and one of their guys is almost definitely open crew. I started opening fire on him. He picked up a chest.
Hmm.
But 2 FOF steals in the last few days, that's not too bad coming back to the game.
Hmm.
And we actually fought
One
for
was
them, and we
only
didn't
like
just go tuck plays.
one was just a chest, but this one was a full one.
Well, no, we stole the whole fort. We just didn't get the chest. We got everything but the chest. Remember, we went back for it.
Oh yeah.
We initially stole the chest, and then we went back and got everything except for the important chest. They ran off with it immediately, and so we just kind of ran off with the Athena, came back and took everything else. So we got like 1.9 FOFs stolen. Okay, there might be Tuckers, but I'm gonna risk it and run it in.
Yeah.
I want this
We
done because I need only 7 more for the
we still
title.
have a
Or not
rubber
title,
boat.
the sales. Okay, no one's here.
Oh,
Let's cash in before the brig gets here. You know the, you know how we do it. We already turned in the flag last time. They didn't have a flag on them when we sunk them, right? So
don't think so.
now we just mass sell this. If you want to turn the boat around, I could drop the last couple skulls while you're turning the boat. And then you just help me sell. Oh
Mm.
boy. Even if we do, even if they sink us and we don't turn any more loot in from this exact second, we got the important piece.
Yes.
You might have to jump off with that. One of the skulls is stuck to the front of the boat as a figurehead, or we could just leave it there. But that's a good chunk of gold. We need emissary. We'll not worry about it until everything else is sold, though. I'm not going to greed over a single skull, especially when the brig, I think, is heading this way.
This goes towards getting
We
our skeleton curse or no?
No, we're already level 75. We would have to be having the hourglass up and
Oh.
have all of the stuff on us while we defend to get progress for that.
Hmm.
We're already 75 in this. We would have to actually do hourglass battles. That's all we're missing is hourglass battles for Reaper. Athena, we're missing both.
Yeah.
I'm kind of down to work on the... I might start solo queuing from time to time. Because it's hard to get us both on if you want to solo queue some as well.
Hmm.
from time to time. I feel like solo queuing is also faster, and even if you lose, you get progress. I'm
I
just
wonder how
thinking
long it would take if you just solo queued and went AFK.
people have done that, I'm pretty sure. People have cheesed it in about every way you can think of at this point, and they've nerfed most of the cheese strats. And here we are trying to get it legit, like nowhere near it.
Yeah.
If I had it, I probably wouldn't take it off unless I'm making a tuck play. The ghost one, I mean.
Yeah.
I want the pirate, not pirate, the mysterious stranger set so bad as well. We need to start doing hourglass at some point. Do you want to keep doing Reaper? It's
Uh,
been 3 hours. Do you want, or you want to wrap up, or you want to be Reaper? You want to do something? What do you want to do?
I don't know.
I know you're the one who's been up late for a long time.
Yeah.
I always ask you.
Time is it?
For you, I don't know. For me, it's
It's
3
like half
p.m.
7.
And you didn't go shopping yesterday like you were thinking about, right? So,
I just ordered a Chinese and was like, yep, that's it.
mm, I'm gonna have some sushi for a light lunch. I had a pretty big breakfast. Excuse me.
Mm.
I got some sushi last night from the supermarket, and at night they mark it down because it's got to be gone by morning. It's still good, and you can often get like meals and stuff that are ready to go, ready to heat up from the supermarkets and from like the Lawsons and Family Marts, etc., for like half off at night. And so if I'm just like really hungry one day and I just don't really feel like actually making myself a meal, mm, it was like some last night I got like some seasoned rice. I was just too tired to cook. I
Mm.
I need to do a bunch of cooking and cleaning soon. And so I was already at the supermarket and it was like half off, so 250 yen for a normally 500 yen, 250 yen. And I got a whole plate of like seasoned rice, some cooked seasoned tofu, um some like there was some fried something, I forget what it was, and a half of a boiled egg on top. But that was like a full meal for like less than $2. So I'll
Mm.
sometimes just walk down there because it's like a couple minute walk. I just sold the chest. I was thinking about keeping it. Is that brig still on its way? Or do we want to stick around, or do you want to wrap up? If
Uh,
you want to stick around, we can go hit up that ship to the north. Either ship to the north. There's two emissaries up north.
yeah.
Yeah, like what, a week left to get our Reaper up, right? We need to get another 500k in 9 days as Reaper
Mm.
to even slightly catch up with what we're behind on. Gold Hoarder we're good on. Wait, are we that far behind on Reaper? Never mind, okay. Guardians, I'm 22 in Guardian. I think you're slightly above or behind me, one or the other. Need to be 100 to get our ghost curses. How much did we make today? We made around 700K.
Yeah, something like that.
686K.
Hmm.
Tasty.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we have these 2 cheap books I'll turn in because we are Reaper, so they are still more.
If we do wrap up, I'll go to the shop, buy some stuff, and then go to sleep.
Okay, well, we can wrap up here then.
Because I'll probably wake up and it'll be like time to raid.
Okay, well, let's turn this. Let's turn everything else in then here. Pull back in. We'll sell all the Disney sticks and vote down. We want to load up storage boxes for people.
No, I'm too lazy.
I'm tired. Caffeine still didn't help. We still have more items here, so just help me sell. Oh, you already did. I didn't see you leave with one. That's what I saw in your hand, not a sword.
Why would I have a sword?
I don't know. But like I think we did a pretty good job today compared to normal.
Hmm.
We sunk what, one, two, three, what, 4 or 5 ships?
Something like that.
We sunk the Parrot twice. That one guy scuttled as we were sinking him, so I think that's a sink. That's 3. 4 because we took out the guy, the Russian guy at the FOF. And then the brig, that makes 5.
Mm-hmm.
And then we halfway took a flame heart. And we halfway took a flame heart and we stole a FOF. Do you want to try ending it on a fight real quick? We can vote up as Reaper and do our very first Reaper fight real quick.
Could do. We should drop our Reaper flag though, and then re-up.
Yeah, exactly. Wait, if we have the hourglass on first, do we get any progress for voting down the flag? Here, let's try it. Vote, and then go vote down the flag. We'll see. We might have somebody hop onto us because we're the shorter side right now. Vote to lower. And then vote to represent, so we're a grade 1 again. And now let's go vote to hop. We're getting our first Reaper progress, even if we sink. So I kind of want both offices. Oh, we're going to have to repair that. I've got the good balls on me.
Mm-hmm.
We have 2. We don't want to waste them.
There's,
Now is the time I will take the pineapple.
yeah, I was gonna say there's 5 pineapples if you want them.
Yeah, got them. Okay, we're all repaired. You fully stocked up?
Mm-hmm. And put
Okay,
2
I am too.
chains in there, so we have 12
Okay.
in there.
Okay.
And swap out the fireballs for blunders.
Yep, good idea.
That's why I kept setting things on fire, because I had fireballs instead of blenders.
Oh, okay. That's what I kind of thought. I just didn't ask. Reputation. So yeah, we didn't get any progress for servant there. I didn't think we would. Um. Oh wait, did we vote to hop yet? I don't think we did. No, we didn't. I was like, why have we not hopped yet? Okay, votes down.
2 to 4 minutes. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, the other side says 6 minutes, so odds are we actually might get a match as a Reaper. Reaper is the one that nobody does.
Hmm.
I feel like that's why most of the people that have the curses seem to be the skeleton curses.
Yeah.
They actually get matches. So I'm almost done. I got the sweet treat capstan. It's got a little like chocolate fondue. It's chocolate fondue fountain in the capstan.
Hmm.
If rich creamy cocoa really did pour forth from this capstan, you might find more people willing to help with the anchor. Oh, I didn't even notice the legendary Bone Hunter jacket. By the way, if you look at it, it's actually got a bottom half of a skull on it
Hmm.
where your head is.
It still says 50% of chance of thunderstorm.
Oof. Hey, we're in.
Mm-hmm.
We actually found a match, and it was within like 2 to 4 minutes, I think. Once we actually dove down. Good luck to everyone. Let's have one quick dive before we end today. No matter what, even if we die in the dumbest way possible, we did good today.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, we get to hear the other side of the music now. We gets another.
Where it
Yeah,
gets the Reaper.
yeah, where it gets another Reaper. There's a Foff up here. Are they running away? That's right. Probably see if they have like a keg or anything in their throat. No, they hop the same as us, so they wouldn't have anything on them. It's somebody who really likes Reaper, though. They really want to play the part. They're grade 1, same as us, too, so they just voted up. Oh, hitting so high. That hit a person. Wrong cannonball. Uh-oh. That hit person. Let's go. Person. I just sent them zooming. I should have boarded there. Let's be honest. They're going to survive it. That was the perfect chance to sink them. How are we doing?
Fine.
They're turning left. Turn us left.
Pretty safe, boy.
Graceful. Okay.
Yeah. The faster
You
turning.
got it. Yeah, I know. I was double checking if that's what you said. I was so preoccupied by the fight itself that I wasn't thinking and double checking that I heard you right. I'm just trying to think. That's a bad idea. I'm gonna wait till they're closer. I'll fire regular shots. Well, I had to fire one chain because it's still loaded in, and I'm not wasting time. Okay, now is the time for chain shots. If I could hit it. Ah, it skimmed. That, I think, hit their wheel, though. Their wheel might be destroyed. Here, we're creaking a bit.
Yeah, it's fine.
Creaking a lot a bit.
Only tugboat hits.
Okay. They repaired their mast. Please hit it, though. That would be amazing. Thank you. That skimmed it by an inch. That hit a person instead of it. And they actually hit me there. Ow.
I'm dead.
Yeah, I saw that. Ooh, that skimmed. Okay, here you go. You get back on repair for a moment. I gotta try to get that guy off the cannon.
Ow.
That hit our mass.
Hit me.
And you, apparently. Ow, that hit you. Ow, that hit me. Oh.
I can't seem to patch.
Bucket, if you have to, though. I'm trying to get him off of the cannon so you can repair. I hit him off the cannon for a second. He boards. He's boarding.
Yeah,
He's
patching.
missed. I hit him. Hit a player not like them. Oh, this is what I mean there. If I can please hit the guy on the front. Or me on the cannon instead of the front. Woo! I'm trying to hit him. I keep hitting the mast though. It hit you, I think, if you didn't move. I thought it was going to hit me. Can I please? We had them dead and everything, and I didn't stop them earlier. We had an easy win, all lined up, and I screwed it up. The player, he's sword lunging over. Here, get your one ready. I'm firing. Oh. Oh. Nice.
You going?
Okay. You keep preparing, I guess. I'm gonna raise our sail further. I'm climbing off the boat like an idiot. I was gonna say you hold on to your shot, but you shot immediately. I was just trying to bait him up. Okay, I want to do a dumb here and head in a steeper angle. Our wheel is destroyed from a chain shot. Uh-oh, we're gonna ram, I think. Oh, wait, wait, wait! Harpoon! Open fire on him if you can. I brought him over. I knocked him off. Watch out for borders. How did he not get off? I hit him 4 freaking shots before he finally went down. Holy crap. Okay, we're grade 2 off of them. These are having a real fight. It's not 3 hours of running. I'm happy about that. At least it's not that way yet until we... I domed one! I domed the other! I'm heading over. I heard double death. He revived again? How? I heard 2 deaths and then they're back up again. I heard 2 death sounds. They're both repairing. I'm trying to get a freaking mermaid, but I can't get one. So I'm just swimming back to you. Did he like insta-res or some crap?
They're right next to us.
Yep, and I can't do much right now. I can't get a mermaid, I can't get to you. I'm just going to swim out to them. I heard 2 death noises.
They're gonna fully repair.
Yes, they are. Of course they are. Because I'm dumb. I can't get a mermaid. Well, now I'm in front of you again. You're sailing so close, I'm going to miss you again, and I can't get a mermaid. I'm going to try to catch you, but I'm probably not going to get it. You're on your own for a bit. I'm going to catch you left side, actually, until I get rared. Left side's me.
Okay. I don't have angle on them.
That's our mass damage. They rammed us. No, they didn't.
Oh,
I thought that was a ram sound. I thought that was a ram. That was just a really loud cannonball. I'm gonna repair our you already got the wheel. Okay.
I already did it.
You're on top of things more than I am. I'm raising sails to fully turn around. Because they've got a better spin than we do. I'm about to drop sail in a second if I can't get an angle. I finally have an angle. And I missed every shot. Okay, they're hitting our mast. We gotta go. Okay, our mast is repaired. I hit him. Okay, I'm getting us back on a spin. How are we on the map, I wonder? I'm not going to look, and I don't think you should either right now. Okay. Making sure there's not one of us or the other.
I was already next to it. We're like in the middle of the map.
Okay, good. Both good and bad. We can't run them out anytime soon, either. We're about to ram them. Here, can you get on cannon? Drop sail and get on cannon. Oh crap, I put them on.
Why did he not die?
I don't know, I hit him 4 times, 5 times, 6. How did I not die? You know what? I'm pulling the other guy over. No, I didn't. Okay, open fire. Aim for the guy, yeah. I'm heading over. One's dead. Their anchor's down. Did you blunder bomber them?
That was me. My bad. He's inside the cab.
Okay.
I gotta repair this.
Got them. They're both dead.
They got holes, right?
Holy crap. Yeah, they have holes, but could use more. They're low on food. Oh, no, they're not. They bought pineapples. I got pineapples off of them. They're almost sunk. Blunder bomb the boat if you have to.
Don't have any on me. I'm also not at an angle.
GG.
Damage from them because I rammed
They're
them.
not sunk yet. They're sunk, finally. Holy crap. Drop anchor. Let's grab their flag and turn in. Oh, GG. Holy crap. Woo. That was tough.
Yeah.
They only had a grade 1, but... they had, like, no resources left, too. They were desperate. We got up to level 3. Oh, GG's to them. Holy crap. Yeah, they have a grade 1 and they have an empty storage crate. I know we're about to end things, but, excuse me, it wouldn't hurt to grab their resources before we wrap up, you know? Anything could happen at this point, and we used a lot on them. I know we have tons, but they have some chain shots, I think. You on your way?
Yeah, I'm raising anchor.
Okay, I'm trying to swim towards you. If you can head to, we can vote down at any place, right? Or does it have to be Reaper? We can vote down at any place now.
Any, I think.
So, yeah, so if you could just sell us to the nearest outpost, actually, and, or Reaper, whichever one's closer. That was one good final fight, unless you want to try to streak it.
No, not really.
Yeah, I thought not. You gotta go. Drop me off at the sea fort, and I can go grab some stuff. Tap the 5? Probably not. No, not gonna read it. Let's just get it done.
Where's
Nearest
the nearest?
outpost is south, Ancient Spire.
Okay.
Right behind us. Supply up in case a defense happens.
Cannon fire, or is it yeah, it's just the storm.
Storm. We got a little bit off of them. That was a fight. See, that's more of a fair fight than what we've been getting. Wrong button.
Hmm.
The enemy here.
Just a little pineapple in there and 2 R's.
Oh, I just put some pineapples in. Yeah, we have 6 pineapples now. I ate all of mine during the fight and stole theirs.
I think I ate
We only
like
have
3 of mine.
630 points. Okay, you know what? I will start emptying everything that I can at least. We're heading to an outpost, you know. Might as well leave some of it behind at this point. I'm not emptying everything, but somebody's gonna be happy if they find it.
Hmm. This is Ancient Spire right here in front of me, right?
Probably. Whoever's getting this better be happy, because they're getting quite a bit.
Hmm.
Oh, it filled up with fireworks. That's funny. I was like, why did it suddenly fill up so fast?
We still have a rubber boat.
Okay.
Never
Oh,
mind.
no, we don't. Where'd the flag go? Here. I'll go sell it. Let's go vote down.
Do we need to burn down the hourglass, or did we do that in here?
Uh, First, we vote down the emissary first, right? No, we vote down the hourglass first, right?
Where am I
Okay.
going?
Come vote up here. Where are you at? Vote for the hourglass first. Yeah, now vote for... There we go. Money. And GG's. That was a session.
Mm-hmm.
We survived the whole way, too, and I'm almost done with the pass. We didn't sink once, even though we should have at one point. We have
Yeah.
440k to go. We're a third of the way done with Reaper, and we almost hit level 4 already on Servants.
We almost sank to PvE.
That's about right, though.
Yeah. Or is you've emptied that already?
See you, little skeleton. That's great. When you have the skeleton curse, you need to fire off a Captain Flameheart firework, and the achievement's called I See You, Little Skeleton.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I see you, little vessel. Before you stands the vanguard of my fleet. Something, something, the burningly. What was it? Hold on.
We're now level 95.
I kind of want to do a Captain Flameheart impression and set a voice changer on here for the echo and stuff for it. I kind of want to make a Captain Flameheart one because I could almost do a voice if I had the stuff. Ghost Fleet. Yeah, where is it? Yeah. A ship approaches. I see you, little vessel. Before you lies the vanguard of my fleet, spectral vessels that I have summoned from the Sea of the Damned itself. When my armada is assembled, we shall burn our way across the Sea of Thieves, obliterating anyone who dares stand against us. I suggest you turn back now and savor the time you have left, unless that is, you wish to experience the true might of Captain Flameheart. uh... Yeah. Anyway, are you emptying stuff as well? Question mark.
I emptied some of the food.
You emptied the important stuff. Okay, let's take these three and drop them off at the spawn. Or at the dock, I mean, not the spawns, because there's 2 spawn points. At least you can put it at the dock where somebody will see it, where their boat spawns.
Hmm.
There is a FOF on this server if we really wanted to be spicy. There's also a keg in the water here. Hold on, let me turn that in. Oh, somebody finished the FOF.
Hmm.
You got the last box?
I don't even know where the
There should
last
be one
box
more
is.
over by the cannonball.
Oh. Yeah, I'm just gonna empty the last bit of food.
Okay.
It shouldn't take that long.
I'm looking over here and checking out the thing here for a second. Don't mind me. Okay, I was right. Merchant stuff is here and it's expensive. I kind of might do the merchant stuff before the Order of Souls, though.
Hmm.
I might as well repair the ship as well visually. We've made a lot of money. It wouldn't hurt to spend a little to repair the way this thing looks. There we go. Paid to repair the ship. It's all nice and neat and looking again. Oh yeah, it's gonna. I forgot. It will literally cost per little bit that you with water. Even it repairing it even includes the water, so you can literally watch the money tick up in cost on
Hmm.
repairs. I couldn't help it. That's the real reason I was standing over there for so long.
Hmm.
Yeah, thanks for playing. I think I'm gonna go out on a little raid here while we're putting this stuff up.
Hmm.
We did a good job. Now I'm gonna go look at the merchant stuff here a little. Okay, let me finish moving the box that I was moving. But yeah, go take a look at the clothing store before you go. There's not another keg there or anything. I don't know if you've taken a look at these outfits, but wait, where's the clothing shop up here? It's up here on this island. We just walk in, there is a keg.
Who are you exactly?
They're all in at the very end. So tempted. Oh yeah, we got some like some of the sovereign hairs and such too. There's the merchant hair and beard as well.
Hmm.
All the gold hoarder stuff. I kind of like the gold hoarder eye patch a little bit. Excuse me. But I kind of want to get the merchant glasses still. I kind of want to put together a merchant outfit at some point. The merchant set. I'm not a huge fan of yellow, but I mean, look at that merchant set. The Order of Souls is decent, but eh.
So the merchant's at. That's okay, I guess.
I've always loved their set. And then the items are also for sale in the weapons. I haven't looked at the weapons for any of the sets other than Gold Hoarder. Gold Hoarders are kind of eh. Order of Souls has a cool rapier. So does Merchant. Oh, Merchant got a pistol and a blunder as well.
Eyes are watching.
Because I think Gold Hoarder and Order of Souls have both had them from events in the past.
Muzzle or blade?
Yeah. Order of Souls has a weapon set already. Gold Hoarder, I think, had a weapon set. Yeah.
The merchant weapons are pretty nice.
Yeah. I actually like that blender. Not enough I would wear it. The heavy merchant sword is kind of weird in a cool way. I like the merchant rapier and I like the Order of Souls rapier. Those two are really nice.
Hmm.
Merchant cutlass is okay. And of course, those Fates of Fortune sets. I need to get the Frostbite stuff. But my big priority right now is finishing buying all the current shipped cosmetics. Because I've been working on that for a while.
Hmm.
And I'm really close. I just need at least everything I can buy. I can't buy the Fates of Fortune stuff. I need 1 mil, 2 mil. I like 2.5 mil to buy it all. I can buy the full Frostbite set now, though. I've been waiting for them to. No, I can't. I'm too poor to buy the full set. I'm wrong.
Hmm.
Okay, sales aside, though, look at this. I'm going to put it on real quick. But sorry, I'm stalling you. I can show you later. But I'm putting it on if you want to see it, though. It's on. I've been waiting for the full Frostbite set for so long.
Stay sharp.
It's honestly one of my favorite sets in the game. From the bits of outfits we got alone. Yeah, I'm gonna go say hi to Spar. Yeah, that's the Frostbite set. We only ever had the cannons for so long. Did they ever make the Frostbite outfit available to people, or is it still locked away? I think it was Twitch drops, or was that the Frozen set? I don't remember. You was muted or quiet?
No.
Sorry, I'm just rambling.
Yeah, it's normal.
Yeah. You know, I think we finally got that hat that I was making a comment about that's been around, that hasn't been added since the beta or whatever, or since the launch trailer for customizations.
Hmm.
I think this is the one, finally, the Bristling Barnacle. I've been complaining that it's not even been added yet. Not that I wanted it, but it's just like they've been drip feeding stuff for so long that it took them how many years? 5 to add it finally?
Hmm.
Did I say it in Fox chat? I don't know. I have to figure out where in the world I said it. Anyway, I'll see you later. I'm gonna go on a raid here. Thank you all for joining. Bye. So tired. I I'm more tired than I realized.
Go to sleep.
I might go back to sleep.
Yeah.
It's already 4 p.m. though.
Okay. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you on a bright stream again. Bye.